burn the sky with death. Kings and crowns could not contain the surge of myth through steel and chain. Crown of ley lines, fire and stone, Britain stands, but not alone. Merlin's hand, the Pendragon's call, the sixth world rises, kingdoms fall. Internment walls and druid songs, Excalibur cuts through the rungs. Mayday shadows, blood and flame, the jackals hunt in Arthur's name. Deep iron plasma, miners fight, sabotage in tunnels at night. Cumbria's dwarves reclaim their ground, ancestral veins in steel unbound. With menace tide, Amazonian storms collide. Veterans scarred, the pact was signed, but war still lingers in the mind. Deep iron burns beneath the ground, Falklands echo with menace sound. Prophecies whisper, futures bend. The queen ascends, but wars don't end. Surveillance eyes in every street, Psionic core where shadows meet. Excalibur's edge, the monarchy shield, yet fractured loyalties never yield. Green jackals chant in forest halls, preparing coronation's calls. Bardic voices weave the night, Arthur's return in ritual rite. Prophets sing of crowns undone, of battles lost, of wars begun. The ley line surge, the myth reborn. A kingdom waits for Arthur's dawn. Crown of ley lines, fractured throne, surveillance reigns, the seeds are sown. Psionic eyes, Excalibur steel, the myth returns. The wound won't heal. The wound won't
Okay, now I do believe when we left you last, you'd escaped. No. Name of the corporation. Biochem. Yeah, you've escaped the Biochem Tower. Rather good, really. Needed. Getting out, crossing. We've done the crossing. Okay. So, yep, you've successfully extracted Claudette Blanchard's from the Biochem Tower. So, what you've got to do is get away. Get away from the tower is rather anticlimactic, really. There's no sign of pursuit. There's no gunfire. There's no corporate strike teams screaming through the traffic to intercept you. It's just a steady drive away from the tower, swallowed by the glow of London arterial roads.
I don't remember if they saw us getting away or whether we just snuck away successfully. Like,
well,
would we
I'm sure
expect?
their system security would have been notified about one of their emergency exit chutes being activated. So that's not going to be a surprise to them.
Indeed. There did appear to be some biocontainment issue as well. So someone, even though they was told it wasn't an evacuation situation, it might. You don't know how long you've got until they sort it all out. That's the. You don't know who they've told. You don't know what's happening. All you know is that there was no pursuit and no corporate strike team dispatched immediately after you. So as it stands at the moment, things are looking pretty good.
What's the demeanor of? I'm sorry. What's her name? Something Blanchard.
Claudette.
Claudette. Yeah. What's the demeanor of Claudette? Is she
She's-
relieved or is she nervous? Is she?
She's a little shaken. She's understandably she's probably in shock. You know, she's not. You know, she's a happy little corporate employee. She works in a science lab. She's not used to gunfire, moving across walkways across huge depth, drops to instant death, and basically then sliding out of a building in the middle of her workday. Well, actually, it wasn't the middle of the workday, was it? It was the end of the workday when you went in. But that's by the by. For all things considered, she seems to be taking everything in her stride. So let's see.
It was taking like at least 10 seconds to fall and hit the bottom.
Oh, it took about 24 seconds. Apparently, 4 rounds.
Well, blend our little ubiquitous white van into traffic and disappear with amongst the rest of the delivery trucks and trade trucks and make our way to our next location.
Can I have a notice check from you, Brick? Because you'll be driving as Patch isn't here yet. He's obviously running interference somewhere else.
Is anyone?
Right. Doubles.
No one is injured.
All seems good. Nothing to worry about.
Good job, Brick. What have you gotten us into?
Oh, well, I think I'll drop a penny on that and see if I can do a little better than the 3.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're going to find out what the notice check was for now. You suddenly pick up the flash of blue lights in your mirror.
Our group finally put on pants.
Let the bellies flow, says Jiminy Monk. So I will do.
It's Mr. Plod. Cheese it.
Oh, it's only blue.
A Metropolitan Police car patrol
Thank you.
signals for your vehicle to pull over.
Oh.
Okay. Reaction is to try and find a blanket or something to cover up Claudette. Claudette.
D.T. Colburn also says, "Good morning, let the bellies flow." So you're doing well here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for getting up early. Thank you for thinking of us
Indeed.
just in the nick of time.
Thank you for getting us out of trouble with the cops. Well, that remains to be seen, but
Indeed.
I imagine we'll have to spend a penny or three.
Claudette, get under this blanket and make like a rug.
In the driver's seat, isn't he?
Brick is in the driver's seat, yes. Patch may mysteriously appear in the back of the truck in a minute, but he's
Yeah, I take
Long
off
whip
my
case.
tit. I take the tit off my head and say, "Surprise, it's me."
Patch,
Probably nothing. Just I'll use my reliable. Just don't panic. That'll give things away. +1 support for Brick.
okie dokie.
Oh, I could do
Moreover,
some.
So
As
I might be able to.
appropriate.
Can I support on persuasion as well? I don't know
so
how, but
you could certainly you can all support until Brick gets up to the maximum of 4, most certainly.
4.
Maybe it's at +1, so you can support him before any interactions.
I hate
Lord,
that.
Lord, you're obviously panicking, so don't worry about it. You're hyperventilating.
I'm not.
I'd like
No.
a rack.
Little better.
Where's
There we go. That worked.
she's not here. I was wondering if she could turn somebody else invisible.
No.
Unless we have no unless you have no picket today, number 1, and number 2. Yes, I'm afraid you are absent picket today.
Nobody crossed the picket line.
Indeed.
She better at least show up to give bennies.
So harsh didn't view there, but I don't know what I've managed to do there, but anyway. So to trying that, let's try something else instead. I could just did I actually create an NPC? That's an easy way to do it.
Did Brick just break the persuasion roll?
Well, would even need a persuasion roll yet because it hasn't gotten that far.
No, this is the sport. Okay, so Brick said he was pulling over. I've even got an image of a Metropolitan Police officer. There you go.
Does he know how to say?
That's very important to say, isn't it? Yes. I don't remember what that one is. That's young ones as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the young ones. Alpha, I say Alpha Tango Bravo.
Exactly. That was it when Neil was who did interviewed to be a police officer. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Ticket does say
he went to the city branch.
Okay. Right.
Oh, thank you.
So, there isn't a map to put you on, Mr. Patch, but you might need to be on the combat tracker, mightn't you? That might be what you mean. There you are, you're on the combat tracker. Okay, you pull over as basically pull over Brick. A single police officer steps out of the passenger side of the police vehicle and starts slowly walking towards. Basically, starts slowly walking towards the van, and he crosses behind the van. He's approaching you, Brick, on the driver's side, so on from the left to the right, and he's practically at the window. What are you going to do?
Can Lauren do some observing?
I don't know what crazy world you're in, but that's not the driver.
Roll down the window and have my driver's license and a vehicle permit in hand.
Okay.
Is there a back window to the van?
No, it's all solid up the back, so the cops can only see whoever's in the driver's seat.
Through the side of a van.
Depends on the van, really. The police officer, as you ride down the window, the police officer goes, "Evening. Just letting you know, your passenger side tail lights out. You want to get that sorted as soon as you can."
Thank you very much, officer. Will do as soon as possible. I'll have that fixed tomorrow.
Good night. Drive carefully, he says, and he starts walking back to his car.
Have a safe day, officer.
Damn it. Couldn't trick you into being chased by the cops. What's not fair?
So, Brick,
Okay. The police
the
car.
person playing
Good job, Brick.
The
The
person
police
playing
car.
Brick has
Yeah.
been in this situation before. I can hear Brick saying, "Keep it low, man. Keep it low."
It's all good. So,
Well done, Brick.
He's
Way to take charge.
traffic and head off to our rendezvous.
okay.
And I'll have issues with the guy I picked the van up with because I hate picking up damaged goods for 5 LP.
Okay. While Bricks are discussing, as the police officer says, "Good night, drive carefully," who's in the passenger seat of the vehicle?
I am.
Luke. So that just means that Benjamin and Lorne and Patch are in the back,
And Claudette.
I said Pat.
and Claudette. Oh, sorry. We popped you in the back because you weren't here last week. So yeah, okay. Patch is in the driver's seat with Brick driving. So that means Doc and Benjamin and Lorne and Claudette are in the back when Claudette suddenly stiffens. She tilts her head slightly and says, "Did anyone else hear that?"
Did we?
Oh.
Did we get a check?
Did you play the sound effect, Doss?
No sound effect.
Claudette,
you
what
ha-
did you hear?
Find a
Oh,
quiet lane.
It's
Pull
probably
over
nothing to worry about.
immediately.
I'm just obviously.
Find a quiet lane.
Feeling
Pull
check
over
on that.
immediately and check the vehicle over very carefully.
Okie dokie.
Mm.
Check
Uh,
her over.
Say-
Okay, Doc.
I
Okay,
was
yeah,
doing
Doc. You check. You basically check Claudette over. You can't see. You can't see anything wrong. She seems perfectly healthy. Doesn't appear to be. There doesn't appear to be any sign of concussion. There's no bloodshot in the eyes. Her heart rate seems normal. Her breathing seems normal because you got a nice couple of races there. You can't see anything wrong.
Lauren wants to examine the car in case we were he dropped
Somebody
a tracker
slipped
on us or something.
Exactly.
Is this
Brick-
a
So
Brick-
fire starter?
electronics,
If any,
electronic repair notice. What do you want?
you could do an electronic sweep if you want. Lawn Brick, I assume you're just physically searching, aren't you?
Did he slap a
Well,
tracker on here or
Dun,
something?
Yeah,
dun,
but,
dun, dun, dun,
That'd be
dun,
notice.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, nothing. You said nothing to notice.
No, I said Brick's going to make a notice check. You're sweeping through electronics. Brick was physically
Yeah.
checking because it could be shielded, and an electronic sweep wouldn't find it. But if Brick can find it physically, if there's
Rick is
anything to find,
undefeated in notice. Benny.
it's only if you feel you need to. There's something to find. Don't worry, otherwise. I was about to say, Brick, you don't find anything, but obviously you don't think you'll check again. You check in all the places you didn't think to check the first time, and you still don't find anything. And Lorne, you do your electronic sweep, doesn't find anything either.
And she said she heard the click after he left the window. Doesn't find anything. Huh.
She didn't say what she heard. She just asked if we heard something else.
She thought she heard something. She couldn't even make out what it was. She explains. She just thought she heard something. She says maybe it's just my nerves. I'm sure everything's okay.
Are you psychic, Claudette? Have
She
we
isn't,
entered
no.
into a fire starter situation?
She not according to any reports. Everything should be fine.
I will search her.
Okay. Yep. You search her. You don't other than her, her corporate uniform and clothing. She abandoned anything apart from her clothes. She abandoned anything that was issued by the company before she went down the chute. The clothing, and you can search over the clothing. You don't find any. You don't find any buttons or bugs or trackers or absolutely anything on her clothes.
Lauren wants
Claudette,
to think.
as part
Oh.
of your onboarding process, were you given perhaps a set of vaccines or anything along those lines?
Oh God.
Quite possibly, she says. I mean, quite possible. I mean, yes. I mean, yes. She obviously it's quite normal for that sort of thing. She goes on to explain, not quite possibly. She most certainly had the full batch. You know, back in the day, she had the medicals, and over the time, she's had, you know, she's had checkups and vitamin jabs and anti-infection jabs when there's been problems. After all, she does work in a biochem company.
Can I do an
Sure, sure.
electronics check on Claudette?
You can.
Will she let me do
Warning,
that? Okay.
this employee has contravened approved employment conditions. Please report to Biochem Incorporated Security within the next 30 minutes. Failure to comply will result in termination.
Where's that coming from?
Well, I'm checking Claudette right now, so I don't.
The voice
Hopefully I can
came
figure-
from inside Claudette's head.
Oh, lovely.
Great.
Was it like a telepathic broadcast, or is it?
No, it was audible. You all heard it.
Where in her head is there a
Would
scar
anybody
tissue near?
would anybody like to make a common knowledge check or have a guess? If or you can make a common knowledge check, or if you make a guess at what's going on.
What's in your head?
You have heard scuttlebutt style rumours, more urban legends than anything else. But now you're beginning to wonder if maybe there's some truth to them after all. There has been some stories in the past about cortex bombs, or some of you have heard them called headbangers.
Oh God.
What are headbangers?
We're going to the headbangers ball.
She's got a bomb in her head.
Head.
She has a bomb in her head. Can I
Yeah,
find
have you
scar
not
tissue
seen,
where
like,
the sound
all
came
those
from?
sci-fi movies.
Because I was scanning, I was electronics
Yeah,
scanning
no,
her when.
that's okay.
when
No,
that
that's fine. Well, yes, you did make you did make an electronic scan. Now you know what to look for. We'll say that's where you do it. Yes, there is most certainly
Okay.
an implant designed to detonate. And she says, "Oh, ooh, maybe that's what they meant about the 5 kilometer limitation."
How far and how long is it to my lab?
Okay, let me see. Well, you're already
How far is
more.
that?
You're already more than 5 kilometers away from Biochem.
Yeah, how far is your lab from Biochem? That's the real.
And do I think I can hack the electronics?
Oh God, no. I mean, it's not a case of that.
Okay.
Basically, to remove the cortex bomb requires a fully equipped surgical environment, specialized cyberware tools, and someone who knows what they're doing. In other case, you need a ripper doc.
So basically, a repair skill roll is what you're saying.
No. Surgery skill roll.
Wait, there isn't a surgery.
I know. I'm
Just to be clear. No, just to be clear.
Precisely. It's a specialization of medicine.
Warning, this employee has contravened approved employment conditions. Please report to Biochem Incorporated Security within the next 25 minutes. Failure to comply will result in termination.
Where's the closest ripper doc that
I get her to
somebody
open her
knows?
mouth, and I yell at her open mouth, "We're coming!"
You're about 40 minutes away from your where you can perform anything, Doc. Let's make it easy for you.
Okay.
How far away is the handoff point?
An hour.
You're just not
All
making this easy.
I'm not the one who wrote the adventure.
There was no. Just to be clear.
You are. You aren't the one who wrote the adventure.
I speak.
You do know of a street doc
I'm going
nearby.
to ask a question or two.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. I did not see in it. Is there like an edge that you needed to be a cyber doc?
No.
Is there a Is it 5
I don't
miles?
know
I
if there's.
forgot. 5
Oh,
kilometers.
for
Is there a
God's
surgery
sake!
center within 5 miles of the?
You do
of
know of a Ripper Dock nearby? Yes, you've been there before.
Maybe that's our
Okay.
strategy.
How about the doctor in the car that has the medicine and the repair and the science? That's a Ripper Doc.
Well,
You don't.
that
You
sounds like
don't
an
have
option if we have surgery center.
Yeah, you need a fully equipped surgical environment with the specialized cyberware
Well-
tools, which you won't have in the back of a van.
No, which I won't have in the back of a van. But thankfully, and this was not intentional, I have connections with medical, so I will call a friend.
Indeed.
Connection.
This is the future, right? There must be a drone dock by now. We could just call over a surgery drone.
I'm a drone doc.
Okay.
Fully equipped surgery center. Come on, guys.
What are drones for if not to be
Work,
mobile?
Work with the constraints of the adventure. Suspend a little bit of belief, and let's drive there.
No. The point
go.
is, the point quite simply is, as Doc Tuck points out, he has connections. He can pull strings. That's the whole point of having connections. He can use his connections to. He can basically get some. He can get a location where you can get to. That's not a problem. I'm not trying to screw you over. The point is, you need you need the equipment. Is the point I was trying to make. But
At
and that's
university,
hence that's what Doc was trying to find out, but everyone was interrupting each other. So he's got
At
the facts. He can call in the contacts. It should be pointed out. You need to get to the opposite side of the London core from where you currently are to get to where the dock has basically its contacts will tell you to go. Traffic is heavy. Time's running out, and Biochem will be looking for you. So the easiest way to start with that is go. Okay, carry on.
Lauren has friends at university who are studying medicine. They probably have facilities there. How close is university?
Ripper Doc's
Like I
probably
said.
closer.
Yeah. Doc,
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Doc,
we just need to
you just need
ask the GM what's closest.
the doc
And let's go
has
there.
the doc calls in his contacts. He can get he's basically told of a Ripper Doc who themselves isn't capable of doing the level of surgery required. However, Mr. Tuck can if he can get to the equipment. So all you got to do is get in there. So,
Oh, is that all?
Join the equipment with the doctor.
So I'm just reading this. So this is modified damage. Reaches doctors, the characters must commit progress tokens as soon as the threshold is reached. Reaches proceeds the doctor's in. Each token represents a critical distance covered through London's clogged arterial streets. Okay, so each round the driver makes a driving roll, gains 1 token on a success, gains 2 tokens on a raise. At the start of each round, ask the driver what speed they are travelling at. Speed doesn't. Yeah, you can choose your speed.
Move over. I'm going to drive.
That decides how. Basically your speed you drive at decides the
How much
potential
attention
collision
you
damage.
draw.
Yeah, attention to collision damage. Okay, so each round.
Boy, now I wish we'd nicked the Mr. Plod's
Okay,
lights.
I'm just reminding myself. Start each round. Okay, round 6 I'm going to do that. Round 4 I'll do that. Round okay. Oh, my table's crap I've done here. Okay, so okay, that's it. It's a bit like I've written it like so. I tweaked it. It's a bit like Furious hacking. Each round there will be a card. Obviously, the rest of you you can support the driver, and obviously,
Lauren-
if any complications come up, you can deal with those complications.
Yeah,
However,
let me drive, if you don't mind, Brick.
Lauren's going to bring up a map, and he's going to start using his battle skill to circumvent the worst areas of traffic and see if there's any shortcuts he can come up with, creative shortcuts, like
Ooh.
back alleys and stuff.
I feel I should point out that both Brick and Patch have the same skill in drive.
Oh, we do?
Support roles.
But who has ace?
Do either of you have ace? That's a very good point.
I have ace.
Because ace allows you to negate penalties, doesn't it? So I think it's going to be ace and brick up front, making driving rolls and supporting. The rest of you can support at the
Yep, I
back
have
and do
ace.
other stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to
But in
do
order to
meta support using a battle roll to
That's
figure out
okay.
shortcuts or strategies.
So in that case, we are giving it's basically Patch has got to get 10 tokens, 6 rounds.
Are we dealing cards?
We will be dealing cards. Well, actually, I won't. No, I won't worry. I have to deal cards. I have to deal cards to
For
Patch.
complications.
I have to deal cards to Patch because his card, yeah, for complications. But we're not. Actually, in fact, we won't. It's not actually a chase, so we don't need to worry about the cards because what actually happens is I deal a separate card that will decide what happens each turn. So we've got the 9 of hearts. So don't worry about clubs. Ignore the fact it says dramatic complications. It's not a dramatic task as such. It's more a sort of
Complication.
quick encounter, as it were, with guaranteed complications. Okay, so it's
a hurdle.
You got to go, yeah. So you all get in the car. You start driving. Doc, your contact gives you the information you need about the surgical of where you need to get to. You can relay that to Lorne, who's obviously pulled up some map to help with navigation. There is a sharp decline coming up, which would normally apply a -2 penalty, but there's no real worry about that because Patch has got the ace edge that negates driving penalties, so you won't have a -2 penalty to your driving. What support rolls, if any, does anyone want to do? You got a +1 from Lorne.
So the only one that really needs to roll is Patch, right?
Yes, the rest of you can support Patch, but once you get to +4, there's not much else you can do. So you can discuss amongst yourself who wants to support and who wants to do what, as it were.
All right, I'm going to start prepping Claudette.
Okay.
Basically clearing the area that I'll need to operate, cleaning it, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Examining it to see, how it's situated and whatnot. And I'll start talking, providing directions, ordering people around, just because that's shit.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Thank goodness that was the
you
prep.
didn't need that artery where
Not
it
the
is, didn't you?
surgery.
Yes.
You didn't need that artery, did you?
Well, that was actually support, not healing.
Okay. So the current bonus. This is where it actually comes. This is where it gets interesting because ace only negates up to 2 penalties. So that would have been -4, but you got a +1, so you're technically at -3 at the moment. All things considered.
Oh boy.
Okay, Benjamin is going to use his knowledge of the streets, more specifically where to hide in the streets,
Okay.
to point out locations that are better for like avoiding detection and what have you, as he breaks the speed limit multiple times.
It's good to me.
Nice. Go Benjamin.
Hey, that makes it back from a -1 to a +1.
Ooh,
Right.
nice.
So are we all done with the support?
Well, you can get up to a +4 max, can't you?
Well, but we only have so many people. Right?
Indeed.
I think everybody's gone.
I don't think Brick has. That's the point I was trying to make.
Oh, okay.
And Piquet makes a very good idea. Get back inside the 5K radius to start. Unfortunately, once it's triggered, it has you have a biochem.
We have to return to biochem.
You have to return to biochem, but they have to physically turn it off. It's not proximity once it's triggered. Once you exceed once it's triggered, the only way to turn it off is to remove it or return to biochem. But it was a good idea.
Shock.
Give you a Betty next time for that one. Okay, so Brick, sorry, I was talking across you. Please, you're up. You're obviously riding shotgun, so.
Can I do hacking to bring biochem to Claudette?
So it's
If
plus
you
3
really,
total.
I mean, if you really want to basically tip off biochem where you are, you can certainly do that.
No, I don't. That'd be hacking.
I can
Unless you-
eliminate.
I'm being sarky. You've already done your battle roll. I'm making that a +2 bonus at the moment.
+2, but I've eliminated 2 with Ace, right? So I'm at
Ace
+4.
Ace allows you to negate up to yes, yeah, you are right. It'll be +4. Rick can stop spending biddies.
Rick was trying for a raise. He did not get one. He no
It doesn't
longer
matter.
has
We're at the limit anyway. So
Okie dokie, that gets you 2 successes. So that's cool. And then what I have to do is everybody out. The easiest way to do that is put everyone else on hold. Tell you how
can I
to
get
work
more
with
than
them.
2 successes?
No, 2 is your limit.
Right.
Because it's the physical bit, the traffic. So then I just get everyone else on hold. Then I do a new round, so it only deals you the cards. Okay, and then I can see what your complication is this round. It's the Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades.
Indeed. Okay, as you basically keep.
the way I like
Okay,
it,
so obviously after every success, I'll let you narrate. So during that round, the road drops sharply, and the van that you're driving briefly catches the air. So with your success and race,
San Francisco here.
so what happens? Patch, you're doing the driving. This is your chance to shine.
Oh,
Unless you-
how do you mean?
Well,
Catch
shoot,
air?
if you, well, if you, it's up to you. If you want to, after your roll, you get a chance to narrate what the result is if you want to, or you could just not worry about it and we'll go on to this round.
You're, this is
Oh.
sexy. This is sexy driving time.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're well,
Almost
there was a little cat crossing the road, so I deliberately steered to the side where I saw the bump. So when we clear the cat.
It also explains why Doc crit failed, because he was just as he was trying to examine Claudette to start preparing her for surgery. His head smacked into the roof of the van. His head smacked into the roof of the van. Okay, you basically take a tight turn. You start driving straight down the road, and suddenly you realise there's an open manhole right ahead of you, and that's going to that will cause quite a bit of damage to the vehicle if the vehicle slams down. Yeah, if the axle slams onto that manhole cover. So you'll be at you're at the moment you're at -2, which of course, because you've got Ace, you can negate that straight to blank at the moment. What does everyone else want to do for supporting the driving?
So do I need to pick a speed as well?
You do. It did say you can pick a speed. It did say you can pick a speed. That only decides how much damage we do to you. But I'm looking at it now. I don't think. Yes. So. How that affects it anymore. It's up to you how fast you want to go, because you
Does
can
it make
take
us
it
go
easy.
faster?
No,
Who's
it's
driving,
purely.
Patch or
I
Brick?
I think, officially speaking, I'm not supposed to tell you that it doesn't make any difference, other than how much damage you take if you screw up. But I already said it now, so it's.
Well, I mean, I think we're going to. We're going to be expeditious about it. We're not going to be lackadaisical. We're not taking it
But
easy.
also there is at times there. Also, the narrative will probably decide it, because if you get stuck in a gridlock, you don't have much choice to go fast. You've just got to circumnavigate. I think we'll take it more narratively than you pick a speed. I think because you've caught air, you're probably going flat out right now. Take a bit.
So Patch is driving and Brick is supporting on the driving. Is that what's happening?
That is correct.
Well, then Lauren realizes what a stellar driver Patch is, so he recalibrates his strategizing for Paz to accept more rough terrain. So maybe we can find some more shortcuts. And he's going to do his battle roll again. And I guess I'm going to Benny that. Because that was not very exciting. There we go. Thank goodness for the wild die.
Rick is going to use his notice to make sure we can spot any other irregularities in the road and dodge them ahead of time.
Okay.
Yay.
$17. So I'm having to. I'm desperately trying to look through the original Swex rulebook, because this is a Swex adventure that I've updated. So I'm working out what if there was any mention of speed back then. I can't remember. Chase modifiers. If a character has a vehicle. Oh no, it doesn't look like it's changed much. I have no idea why they put speed in. It must have been because they had their own chase rules that I can't. So we won't worry too much. Okay, I make that +1 +2. Anyone else want to support? Let's just leave.
Remember, we're starting from 0. So yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin is going to go ahead and use his survival this time to,
Okay.
Since we're obviously doing things that are a little more sketchy, you definitely need to survive those.
Okay. Okay, you got a +3 bonus this time, Patch.
Right.
And Doc, you're technically supporting yourself in the future, as it were. So at the moment, you're at -2 on the surgery. So just a couple of good old boys. I've got to give you a penny for that. Okay, are you happy with a 7? Are you happy with a 7, or do you want to turn it into an 8?
Benny it
That's
to an 8.
right there. Yep.
Don't forget, you
I
don't
guess I
need to.
could spend the Benny to turn it into an 8. I didn't
Yeah.
re-roll. Yes,
Exactly.
I'm taking an 8.
Okie dokie.
The 8 of spades.
Okay, so yep, you have. Well, what do you do with the manhole cover? Right, practically on top of you as you land.
Right. Well, I have to make a left turn. So what I do is we Tokyo drift, so that the long part of the van goes over the manhole cover. So we kind of skid sideways over it.
Sounds good to
and then
me.
Go down the side street.
Okay. New round begins. We get the 2. Okay. Okay, as you go tearing down the side street, you suddenly see flashing amber lights laid down in the road everywhere. It appears that
God.
It appears
Blood
a
to
tanker
get your
has
shit together.
It appears a tanker has leaked corrosive fluid across the road. So you need to avoid the spill. On a failure, you splash through it, and corrosive damage will be inflicted to the vehicle.
So Benny the Cap's going to tiptoe through the harsh liquid.
Yeah. So you start at 0 because of your ace skill. It's oh my god! It's done.
Yeah,
dip, brother. Exactly. It's dip, actually, not gut. It's dip, wasn't it? Oh my god! It's dip. Anyway, you negate the -1 penalty. So, what's everyone's up to?
Benjamin is going to notice that there's the stopping parking lot bumps.
Yep.
That if he lines it up right, he can actually drive across the top of those.
We're gonna bet that. Lauren hears the
+1.
The shock and dismay from up front. So he pops his head up to see what's going on, and he uses his cyber vision to do an extreme scan coming up to find see if he can discover a safe way through. So you use notice to do that.
You did.
And I'm doing really well. I guess I have to Can I re-roll even though that was a natural 1, or am I done?
No, you're fine. You didn't roll snake eyes.
It's not a crit fail. You're good.
Not
Okay.
crit fail. It's all good.
Try notice again.
You can.
A little better.
+2. Brick, Doc, anything you want to do to help your driver or Doc?
He's going to use his Brick's going to use his common knowledge to see if he can find a little side lane here and a right turn there and a left there to bypass the corrosion area.
Good to me.
What's the
Open stopwatch.
support at?
There's a success.
What's the support at right now? Is it
+3.
all right, I'll just keep singing.
Just doing no harm. I like it.
Just a good old boy.
Exactly.
Keep reciting the Hippocratic Oath.
As sick as I am, let's bath up some bennies for all, please, says Pickett. Pestin, I should say.
Oh no,
GT,
Pickett.
right?
Thank you, Pickett. I was
sorry.
wondering when you were going to Benny us.
I didn't realize you were.
I'm
In all
here, but I'm
fairness-
not going to Benny you.
That's the second time she's bennied you, you cheeky sod.
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't see the first one. Thank you, Pickett. I retract everything I just said.
Hopefully, she's not retracting anything. She's puking.
Yep.
So, all right.
I'm doped up to my eyeballs on painkillers, so it's all good.
Here goes nothing.
Yep, I make that +4.
All right. So that's +9. That's 9. So that's good enough. That's all
It's
I
good
can
enough.
get. And a cake gets no more.
Okie dokie. Right.
So we're at 6 now. We're
It's
better than
6
halfway
of the.
there.
You're better than halfway there, which is good, really, because at this point. Warning, this employee has contravened approved employment conditions. Please report to Biochem Incorporated Security within the next 20 minutes. Failure to comply will result in termination. Apparently, that unnerves the driver and they have to make a spirit check or suffer an additional -1 penalty regardless of the card I deal next turn.
God.
The idea of having something blow up in the back of your car is
Exactly. Exactly.
You're gonna
van
say
has-
back
the
of the
van
head.
has- The van has doors in the back. We can always Charlie Day her.
The point is, you don't know how big the Cortex bomb is, but you're fine. Okay, another round begins.
That's how I calm myself.
Okay, it's a 3 this time. Oh, sorry, I forgot. How do you avoid the toxic spill? Got to ask.
Oh, I use the speed bumps.
Of course you did. Yeah, I forgot that was suggested. Okay, you avoid the toxic spill. You're well. I mean, you need 10, and you're over halfway there, and you still got 20 minutes. You're feeling quite good.
Oh no.
And that's exactly when a pedestrian just steps out right in front of you.
Oh God. I wonder if I can hit him just right so that it'll clear the van.
Collision here will basically a collision with a soft obstacle. There's no penalty to this one. I make that +3 already. So who was? So I think only one person needs. Only one person needs to roll a 4 or more. So obviously Doc's shouting, "Look out!" Brick's probably even helping. Brick's probably grabbing the wheel there for Patch. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
I said,
Quick, drift right.
Lauren will try and do a notice check for clean
Hold
path
on.
again.
Let Doc. Sorry, Doc. Carry on, please.
I was being sarcastic, but I was saying he wasn't a civilian.
I didn't do that. Lord, you're obviously flustered by it, so that just leaves Benjamin.
Yeah, Benjamin is going to use his athletics to
Okay.
get to the front of the car and kick the pedestrian out of the way.
Okay. Climb over the top of the vehicle and And fail. That's a
I will not fail. Oh, look at that.
crit fail would have been amusing because I'd had you go under the car as well.
Oh, it would have been, because then I would have just kicked him in the head.
Yeah. Okay, I make that a +4 bonus to your driving check, Patch.
Right. Well, what I do to avoid him
Yep.
is because I don't know if he's going to clear it with push him out of the way. I mean, it's close, but
Yeah.
and it certainly helps. So I'm going to go up on 2 wheels.
Okie dokie.
Well played.
You certainly do with a 15. Seeing as you can't get better than 8. That's very good.
Does he have to roll again to get back on 4 wheels?
We shall see. We shall see. Okay, well that's 8, so you're doing well. Well ahead of the curve here. Okay, what do you have now? We have a 6. Oh.
It's still not a club.
Oh no,
He
no.
sounds excited about that one. That makes me nervous.
Well, it's interesting. Okay, the next few minutes are quiet and uneventful, and then all of a sudden, you as you drive across, you basically notice that ahead a building is ablaze. Fire engines block the street, so you have a choice really. You can either slowly drive through the fire engines, or you can take the risky push down a side street. The slow one applies a -4 penalty to your roll this turn because you're obviously slowing down to get through, but there's no danger. Basically, if there's the danger of a failure is less. If you go straight down the side street, it's rather narrow, and a failure results in you T-boning the vehicle, which considerable damage to the vehicle and then on all. But at slow speed, so it's your choice. Do you want to go through slowly down the street with the fire engines where a collision will just dent the vehicle, or do you want to take that sharp right turn down the side alley and risk T-boning the vehicle when it turns out it's even narrower than before? Up to you. Which way you want to go?
So I think we're going to go risky.
Can Lauren roll for a third option, navigation, that wouldn't be so obvious? Battle now?
Well, those are the only 2 options: straight on or a side view for the record. But you can, obviously, with your map, using your mapping software, you can probably work out if there's any dangers ahead down the alleyway. So I make that a plus. That gives Patch a +1 to his dice roll.
Okay. Watch out for the trash cans
Rick's got
Worry about
AF.
trash cans.
and trash bins. The big trash bins. Is he
Oh,
still on 2 wheels? That'll probably make
Oh.
it easier to get through.
We're on the left-hand side of the road. Those are rubbish bins.
Okay.
Was
Worry
he
about
living
trash.
that? Talking of 2 wheels, was he living that die where Bond goes into an alleyway on 2 wheels and comes out the alleyway on the other 2 wheels? There's one Bond film where they made that mistake. They realised it's in the editing. They actually tried to make the effect. They tilted the camera one way and then tilted it the other way. No, they actually put a shot in showing Bond sitting one side, then they leveled him and then tilted the other side. So when he came out on the other 2 wheels, it looked like he changed.
You just
wheels
ruined
halfway
that
down the
movie
alley.
for me.
I can't remember if it's living that die or not, but I just remembered it. Okay, I've got a +1 bonus on Patch's roll so far. Who else wants to help? He's decided to take the fast but much more dangerous route. He's having to zigzag down narrow alleyways.
Anybody have
as
night
opposed to-
vision?
I think I do, but
Well, might help to scan the alleyway for obstacles.
So instead of being at -1 at the moment, you're at +1 because you decided to take the risky route. Benjamin? Doc, any supports? I think Brick's covering his eyes because he's AFK.
good God, that's good.
That's good. Actually, you spend a penny on that, you'll get it up to +4 if you want, Doc.
Oh, it doesn't matter how many.
Only put +2.
You can get more than 2 races. I thought.
Oh no,
support
you
was
can't.
only
On
the
support, you can
original.
only do 2, can't you? Sorry, thank you for reminding
Yeah.
me. I shall have to give everyone a penny for me giving out incorrect information there. They think they're in the bloody A team. Okay,
We are driving a van.
you have got a +3 bonus because of your ace negating a 2 points of penalty. You've got a +3 bonus on your roll. If you succeed this, you'll get there a full 10 minutes earlier than expected. No, you won't, but that's by the
All
by.
right. Here goes nothing.
You will. You
These
will actually.
Under the breath remarks are very
There we
demoralizing.
go.
Okay, no problem at all. So at that, we resolve that. You've got everything. I then clear it. No, I was just in two
Well,
minds which way to do it.
Somebody has just put out. They're doing some construction in there, and they just put out a.
Some cones.
No. They put out some wood that's propped up against a dumpster on the side of the dumpster, and so we jump over the whole thing.
Ooh.
I cut it just slightly to the left and hit that wood, and we clear the whole thing. You have to scream the whole way.
Excellent stuff. That's what we'd like to see. Okay. As you burst into the doctor's surgery, the voice from Claudette's head speaks again. The volume is much louder now, and you can see signs of panic and fear on Claudette's face. Now, I have to scroll up and play a different message to the one I would play at this point because you managed to do that in 5 rounds. Warning: this employee has contravened approved employment conditions. Please report to Bichem Incorporated Security within the next 15 minutes. Failure to comply will result in termination. Okay.
I really hope he doesn't blow this surgery.
So, but Doc, you lead Claudette in. You instruct her to sit in a padded chair and hold still. With a calm and measured approach, you swing a mechanical arm with a bulbous object on the end of it down level with Claudette's temple, and you press the button. There is a low-pitched buzz punctuated by the voice once more. Warning: this employee has contravened her employment conditions. Please report to. The voice stutters to silence. And you think to yourself, that's a bit of luck. As far as you gather, that only works in 70% of the cases.
Well, job's only part done.
Right. So, with Claudette aligned and stabilized, all that remains for you to do is to deliver her to the rendezvous point inside the Lambeth containment zone.
Nope. Gotta remove the cortex bomb.
You just did.
You disabled it. You've destroyed it. You've vaporized it, really. But it's in there. It's inert. It won't be a problem. And removing it is probably dangerous and will take time. It's up to you if you want to try it, but it might have an effect. But it won't bother her anymore. It can't be reactivated. You fried the circuits.
Yeah, we'll let her new employer worry about that.
Exactly.
You may never have a chance to do surgery on someone again. In-game surgery.
No, it's because of you need the right bit of equipment to disable that sort of thing. It's not about skills. It's about having the right tools, which is where you were limited, and that's what you knew. Anyway, the Lambeth containment zone is a sealed, semi-abandoned borough, officially under temporary emergency regulation. Has been so for quite a few decades. Corporate services don't operate openly there. City policing is minimal, and the ground is divided between gangs, informal militias, and whatever power structure has managed to survive the last lockdown. So, obviously, it's a very sensible place to go where you don't want any corporate or police involvement. At the same time, though, it has its own disadvantages. It's all good. You know you have the coordinates for the pickup, so you can
use a common knowledge to find a good, safe route through?
Be my guest.
Well, I can probably aid that since I've been doing. You may not need the aid though. I'll just leave it alone.
What I will say is, with that roll there, you start thinking of a way through it, and as you sort of examine the coordinates later, as you examine the coordinates and work out the route, you realise that it's deep inside territory claimed by the slum dogs. They treat the containment zone as sovereign ground to them. So
I hear they're rich. They're millionaires.
oh. She's right. I like that. That was rather good.
This adventure has suddenly gone cinematic.
Savage Worlds is meant to be cinematic anyway, isn't it?
Yep.
After the night's chaos, it almost feels like a relief when the navigation system reroutes you south of the river, obviously programmed by Brick, and into the Lambeth containment zone, with only minutes to spare before 1 p.m. 1 a.m. I should say. The buildings are darker, surveillance is conspicuously absent. The job is almost complete. Then the shooting starts.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I was waiting for. Yep.
Send out the drone, surveillance drone.
Okay, so
You know it's bad when the surveillance drone goes up and goes, "Nope, I'm out."
Surveillance goes, I don't wanna.
Is this an armored transit van or just a normal transit van?
It's just a normal. It's just a van.
Like it does the
Just a normal delivery van, painted
In the
white and very
Flintstones.
common.
No, it's got to be a
camera
transit
says-
van because that's the
camera
sporty
says,
van.
It's a living.
Okay, so if I go,
I don't
up
have a
level-
surveillance drone anymore. I brought Hortense, the reconnaissance drone.
Okay,
Hortense
so
is
what I
a little
want
slower,
is
but she's better looker. And by that,
Okay.
I'm not sliding Gertrude's looks. She's just better at looking. She's not better
Yeah.
looking.
free truck. So what I'll do is I will delete picket. It will then put delivery van. Is driving. And then what I need to do is put all of you on the map. It's up to you. Well, so what we'll do is pop you all on the map. Delivery van for some reason is being treated as hostile. Everything you always add to the combat tracker always comes on the map. Small. Do snap to grids on. Let's turn off snap to grid. Okay. And we'll put patch there. We'll put there. And the rest of you are in the back of the vans, but I'll put you either side of the van. Ease. And then I'll share the map with you all. Not unlock snap to grid. Yeah, unlock token. Snap. In the van, and basically, so it's really up to you guys whether you want to stay in the van or whether you want to get out of the van, as it were. It's your call on that score. Some advantage, some of you get out of the van, you could go through. Basically, the whole area is, as you can see, the whole area is a very run-down state. There's rubble, debris everywhere. The streets are actually, there's more rubble on the streets than the map shows, so it's in quite a bad way. There's burned out vehicles. There's makeshift fortifications built from. Oh yeah, I forgot. painting as that. So what I actually need, see if I can find those. Up ahead, there is a point up ahead where you're basically can't get through, which is what I'm trying to find at the moment. So bear a second. I had actually on, but I obviously forgot, so I can squeeze that down in size a bit. There we go. So the point I'm trying to make is up ahead, the road's completely blocked, as it were. So you'll either have to get out and move them, or it's up to you what you want to do. But that's the situation. All you've got to do is get from there to there. It's not that hard, is it?
Oh, is that it?
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Is there a
Wait,
parking
I thought
structure?
we were doing Slumdog Millionaire, and now all of a sudden it's attack the block. What's going on?
Escape from New York.
Yeah, exactly. We got the
Is there a
president of
parking
Texas.
structure nearby?
No, it's just lots of ruined, burnt out buildings. Okay, well, it looks like bricks on the Joker. So obviously
You have to
you
return the van.
yeah. No, you don't care
Did
about the
they-
van.
Did we get the insurance?
I wouldn't worry too much about that. Brick, you're up. So do you want to? Obviously, you can stay in the vehicle, but then you only move when Patch drives it, or you can get out of the vehicle. There was gunfire. Oh, better. What I do
think
need
we-
to
I
Rick
think
wants to
leave
get
the
out of
van,
the
honestly.
van, but he's going to wait till he's sort of within movement of.
Yeah, let's get out of the van. There's too much crap around here, like those pylons and everything.
So I was just making a group stealth roll. Round one, like a boxing match.
Flaming potholes. Yeah, let's not do the van. I mean, I'm a good driver, but
I mean, you can potentially reach the delivery point on foot. So if you want to get out of the van and move, you can do so.
Why don't we? Can you drive into this lobby of one of the buildings so we can get out of the gunfire? Doesn't look
The
like anybody
gunfire
will care.
is over by the buildings, guys.
Well, we're in the
We need
open.
to
It might be better to get out of the van undercover.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is we need to kind of work our way along this edge. Yes, there's not a lot of cover, but there is at least some cover.
On the left edge.
How heavy
on the
does
top
the
edge,
top
yeah.
gauge look like?
Top edge? Oh, I don't see any cover on that side, but I mean, obviously there's more to the map than what we see. On the left side, it looks like there's cover. No?
On the left side,
I mean,
there are
there's
lots of
This
buildings.
bit of cover,
Yeah.
there's this bit of cover here. There's it's the end of, but it's the end of these two, and then we've got vehicles and
What-
rubble over here. So I mean,
I was thinking going in the building and try and navigate through the building and avoid the open area, but
You can't get, you
Looks
won't
like
get
there's-
the truck through, but you can go through the buildings on foot.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Drive the truck into one of the buildings, and then just get out right there. Because we're abandoning the van, right?
It's
that's
extendable.
what I'm thinking. But
Yeah. So drive to the left. It looks like there's cover on the left. I don't see any cover on the right, but I don't know. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what's happening.
Someone did open fire at you, but you're not sure from where yet because no one's actually looked at it as such. And the
I get out of the
gunfire.
van and I point in that general direction. I say, "All right, who's firing their guns?"
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so apparently, use this table to see how much rate a character strength. Okay. Oh. Here, chapter of Savage Worlds has strength, isn't it? Doesn't it? I suppose that's how much that's encumbrance. I suppose they're talking. I'm going to go with this is where I go to the superpowers companion. So to Okay, characters who attempt to carry rates greater than those listed. Characters who attempt to carry rates greater than those listed for their strength on the table below are encumbered. Okay. At 3 times the lifted weight. Okay, Brick, what's your strength? I can look it up. What's
Brick?
Brick's strength? Brick's strength is D8. So
What kind of roadblocks are these?
they're
Cement ones?
concrete. They're concrete. They
concrete.
weigh. Oh god! Actually, I was thinking pounds. They probably weigh about a minimum of
2.2.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you need right. According to Savage Worlds, you need a strength of D12 plus 4 to carry one of them. They weigh about 1.5 pounds in weight, 700 kilograms each.
I'm not going to move it. I'd just rather tip it over so we can drive over it.
You can't really drive over it as such because they're sort of triangular in shape, if that makes sense.
All right. Plan B. Can I move some of this rubble out of the way so that we could drive between this brick and this brick?
Or move it into the pit. Drive through the pit. Is that what you're saying?
Well, drive beside the pit. You know, we've almost got a full lane here on this
see.
side, so just move the friggin' rubble out of the way so we can drive over and get
That's
you know.
that's a crater.
Engage
That's a burning crater.
Engage the 4-wheel drive.
For the record,
There have been entire movies with school buses driving through volcanoes. How can we not make it past one pit?
maybe because the GM set it up. It's a case of maybe because the issue is the reason there's a gap there is that's like a 15-foot drop down into a you know what I mean, into a burning hole, as it were. It's very much a case of abandon the vehicle and get the person who's soft and squishy through the nasty
Put
area.
brick on hold, please.
Certainly. Well, you're on the Joker, so you can interrupt at any time. For the record, very, very sensible suggestions. Just an evil GM.
Plan C is going to pick up Blanchard and run down the street football style, but I'll wait on that.
No,
Why don't we use the building for cover? I don't get it.
Because that's where the
Let's go to
gunfire
the-
came from, I think, is the issue.
Yeah, but if you get in the building, it's like
Yeah,
you
basically your option. Yeah, if you want to enter the buildings, you can. There's nothing stopping you entering the buildings. However, potentially you are looking at hand-to-hand, so close quarters fighting in buildings. That's they are. Zoom to fit. I don't know call that, but that's the shape of the barriers, if you know what I mean. So they're you can't easily drive over them.
Yeah, those are like freeway dividers.
Yeah. 2 or 3 people. If 2 or 3 people, if you, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, Brick can't move on his own, but 2 or 3 of you can all make combined strength checks to move one of them, and then you can get the vehicle through if you want to.
I mean, we're going to be more exposed sitting out there trying to move concrete pylons than we are if we drive, you know?
Right. Well, we're not driving, so we're figuring out how to get across. But we're not going to sit there on pylons getting shot at. So
we can just hop over them, right?
Yeah, we're walking. We're going to run.
Yeah.
So let's go. Do we go through the building or do we go through in the open? That's my question.
You can split up. You can go whatever way you like. That's the advantage of having a map,
Well,
isn't
Benjamin is going to go through the buildings because he wants to go and kill things.
Can Lauren do a battle roll to figure out where the gunfire is coming from and where the ambush would likely be?
Your turn, yeah. We're in combat. It's Doc's turn.
What was the line from Parks and Rec? It's like, I know what I'm about, son. I feel like Benjamin's saying that right now.
Doc, are you with us, or shall I pop you on hold for now?
Sorry, no, Didn't realize it was my turn.
That's okay.
Doubles.
Sorry, there
Why
was
do you-
no.
There was no -2. Yeah, don't worry about that. So that's a 4. You don't see anyone in there on a 4.
All right, I'll grab Claudette and get her to cover.
Okay. I will warn you, your notice is opposed, and so I'm saying you don't see anyone on a 4. I'm just saying it's up to you. Okay, you grab Claudette and you go with, and therefore I need to make Slumdog 4 visible. He is hiding behind that wall, and he's a bit surprised as you appear there. But you've only moved, which is a free action, so you can perform an action if you want to. Oh, and if anyone wants to know what the Slumdogs look like, they do like having slight cosmetic cybernetic work done.
Slight cosmetic.
Lycanthropic cosmetics.
Looks like you need some. Need a better duck. Here, business card.
Are you testing him, perchance?
Yeah.
Go for it. I've targeted him, so make your roll. Are you happy with a 4?
No, I'm gonna try for a better. Oh wait, I didn't need to make a. I didn't need to spend a penny.
No, because you've got that skill to give you a free reroll, haven't you? Oops, I just gave you a penny to lawn by mistake. There we go.
That's reliable. That's only for support stuff.
Okay.
Somebody put a dog in the teleporter.
I'll spend one more. I really think I can get better than a friggin' 4.
You nearly had
Apparently
an
not.
8 there. You nearly had an 8. That was nearly perfect. Oh, there you go. It works. Okay, do you want him distracted or vulnerable?
Uh,
I do believe
distracted.
Benjamin said he was coming this way. I want to make him vulnerable, but distracted works. He's going before Benjamin, so distracted makes more sense. Okay. Patch, you're up, sir.
Right. I hop out of the van and I deploy both drones. But for
Okay.
right, and I tell the attack drone, follow me unless I give further orders. And then
Lula's hurt.
guess-
You didn't use her name.
Oh, sorry, Beulah. Oh my God, Beulah. I know you have a name. I'm just saying.
Only teasing you. It's your hindrance I'm just teasing you with. Okay, where are you deploying? Right, well, we'll put Beulah. Let's accept your movement. Then we'll deploy Beulah there. And Hortense right there.
Now, in order to pilot them, is that a second action or not?
It's up to you. If you take direct control of them, it's your piloting and your shooting, isn't
Well,
it? Or you
I'm
can
telling
leave them to be, or you can conversely let them run on their software, can't you? It's your choice.
All right, so I'm going to directly pilot Hortense.
In that case, you probably want to keep, after releasing you probably want to keep moving to give you somewhere where there's a bit of cover for yourself, because you're sort of, for all intents and purposes, you'll be seen through Hortense's cameras rather than your own eyes. If that.
Yeah, the van's not enough cover.
Oh, you're staying in the van, are you? Okay.
No.
Fine.
No. I'm hopping out. But
Oh, you're hopping out, but hiding behind the van. That's fine.
I thought it was coming, and then we got a concrete barrier there.
Understood. Yep. No problem at all.
And we got the van there. So then
Okay.
I'm going to send her forward.
Okay, so
What's her fly rate? I think she's 6.
Balula's up first. The order I put them on the combat tracker. Balula has a flight pace of 6.
Yep. So I moved her 6. Oh no.
Tense.
Beulah is. I told her just to follow me. That's
okay.
So I don't want to pilot her. I'm saying
That's fine. That's fine.
Stay on my
No,
6
it's
until
okay.
I tell you different.
Okay.
So she'll
That's
be right
so
back.
Hortense moves to there.
Does she see anything?
Does she see anything? Make a notice check for Hortense.
My notice.
No.
All right.
Okay.
I see. I'm
Slumdog.
done.
Anything?
Where's my intern button?
All right. Slumdog. Okay. Aha! Righty ho. Oh, this could be unpleasant.
Well, with that laugh, I presume you mean unpleasant for us.
I didn't realize. I did. Don't forget. I did. Okay.
You're impressing even yourself now.
I
didn't know I was that evil.
I thought at -1 with because of the strength penalty and everything, and a 3 wouldn't hit. But unfortunately, you see some movement behind this car, and then you suddenly see a plume of smoke rapidly moving towards the truck.
Oh fuck! I employ electronic countermeasures,
Plume of smoke.
so it doesn't get a missile lock.
As the rocket hits the truck, causing
What
the cab area to explode. Which I might say at this point, Brick, this might be a good time to interrupt before the cab gets hit by a rocket.
Yeah, a little tuck and roll out the left side door, heading more or less towards dock.
Okay.
Are you gonna yell any warning to the rest of us?
Bail!
Thank you.
Okay, Brick, you dive out of the truck as you see the rocket heading to the rocket heading towards it, and you duck and run into this building and come face to face with a slumdog who's staring in a bit of surprise at Doc and Claudette. What do you want to do?
Hit him really hard.
Staring in a bit of surprise at just how many people are suddenly standing in front of him.
Exactly. Go for it. Hit him really hard.
I'll spend a penny to raise that one.
Well, don't forget it's on his parry, and one won't necessarily make any difference. Hang on, you rolled a 5, so you got a 7. An 8. An 8 wouldn't make any difference. So you might as well make a re-roll rather than because you spent the penny.
Roger.
You hit him. You shake him.
And isn't he already under some effect?
He's already distracted, so now he's shaken as well, which is good. Right, back to... That was Slumdog 3. Back to Slumdog 3. So that is a critical hit on the vehicle.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble going over there. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, the whole... Fortunately... it wasn't the one where basically passengers take damage. So basically the vehicle takes a hit in the cab. But the rocket obviously probably hits the barrier rather than actually the truck, and so it just sort of shrapnels the cab area. So, but causing severe damage to the engine of the truck and shredding the wheels. So both the front tires are shredded. Therefore, if you try driving the truck, it's in a bad way. But at least now you know there's a slumdog hiding behind that car because he just fired a rocket at the car. Okay, slumdog number 4 remains shaken. I was brick hitting. Okay, slumdog number 8 is over here. Oh dear. I believe they've all. I think all the NPCs have them. The stats for the NPCs all have them, but they don't. That's okay. Oh yeah, 2 of them do. That's unfortunate. That's why it was these 2. Well, that's a
What a
miss.
shame.
That's
What
a
a
miss.
shame.
6 inches. It's going to be off the map. Yeah. So the second rocket whistles through the air and completely fails to hit the truck.
Nice.
Now, I presume that was a second person launching. Where did they launch from?
Is he not visible?
Back yonder.
There he
I
is.
just had
We
the
see
map
him
scroll
now.
far.
No, that's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. That's all I was checking.
See him now.
More gunfire. More gunfire. Okay, Benjamin, you're up, sir.
Okay. Benjamin's going to. Actually, no. Let's. Oh, that.
You can make a free notice roll first if you want.
Oh, free notice roll. Okay, notice roll. I see all of them.
World secluded. I see all.
And with a jump to the right.
Thank you. Somebody got it.
Okay. He's the only one I can see. Additional one I could see, I should say.
I'm just realized I did position him in the wrong place. There we go.
Oh, well, see that's the guy that's the corner I was actually getting ready to go to.
Plum dog number 3 is also visible. So yeah, so basically you should see 1, 2, 3, 4 with that notice check.
Well, 2 and 3 are in shadow, so I can't see them yet.
Well, you can't. You might not be able to see them through the wall, but you notice them moving around. If that
I
makes
know
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know they're there. I saw something through a window or what have you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, let
Okay.
the bennies flow, says Jimmy Munker. So I shall let the bennies flow. So yeah, you've got one there,
Thank
one
you,
there,
Mr.
one
Munker.
there, and one there of what you sense, basically, with that notice roll.
Thank you.
Well, let me do some measuring here and see how. Don't have to run, do I? You know what? I am going to go ahead and run. Actually, you know what? I'm coming through. Time to get out there. Total of 16 inches. Let's use our first 9 to get to there.
Yep.
And I will attack him with my left hand. Oops. Do that. Thank you. Combat. Laws.
Oh, wow.
It River Rays.
Okay, hold on. Maybe that's not so bad.
Wow.
Rays made all the difference, didn't it?
It did.
Okay, so that was my first 9 inches. So I've got 7 more.
Hang on, I'm not sure what happened there. I did accept it, but I think the token
Okay,
doesn't. I think the token doesn't fit through the door. So let's move you to there.
Okay, and then we'll start over here to this one. Yes, I know there are 2, but there's not going to be for long. I will attack him with my on hand.
Obviously, you went through a window gap, which is just too small for your tokens.
Oh, you're rolling
Oh,
really
is
well.
it?
It's all good. I can see it's a gap, so I can manually do it. Okay, wow. Splat.
Wrong target, boys.
Some dogs are becoming dead dogs.
2, 3, 4. 2.
Okay, Lorne. Lorne is going to do his own notice check using his cyber eye or cyber eyes, which are fully equipped to compensate for flare, and they also have low light, so I can should be able to see just about everything despite all the bright and dark brightness and darkness.
Yep.
So I'll do the notice check. Sorry, where is that? Okay, come on, roll well. That's decent. I guess I will. I guess
Okay.
that's good enough.
You
Yep.
detect movement. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to run. I think hopefully I can make it. It's not going to give me too much, but let's see.
Don't
See if I
forget.
can run over
Don't
here.
forget. Coming through. Spend a penny to get maximum pace with and no running penalty. Just before you get out.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. So I will throw Benny into the chat. Is that what's happening?
It's up to you. If you do that, don't forget to click the run button to turn off your run dice so you don't have run penalties for anything you do. Or you can just run, because Nate will probably get you into cover anyway. You'll be fine this round. Just remind you
No,
can do it. In
I think I just... Did I
Yeah.
successfully drop a Benny? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So
8 inches gives you that amount of range. You can get to anywhere within that sphere. Circle, I should say. It's not. Yeah.
well, how do I turn off the run penalty? Where's the run penalty?
If you click on it a second time, it should turn off. But we're going to
There
ignore
we go.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means I can run 12 is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I run there, and then I should be able to go a little further, but let's see what I see from there. No, not enough. Peek around the corner. Can you give me there we go. And I think I'll run
4 more inches.
there. And then I'll open. Oh, I lost the view of the guy. So
there you go.
there we go.
You've still got 2 inches of movement after this, though. Don't worry.
Okay. Did I target him? I did. Okay.
You
good.
did target him. Yep.
I have a newly acquired weapon which I'm going to use, so I should be really good at this. A whole lot of nada. You know what? Can I redo that with a Benny?
Of course you can.
Redo that with a Benny.
That's 3 misses.
Is there a newbie? Is there a Benny I'm supposed to use as a newbie for some difficult skill?
No.
Oh, there isn't. I thought there was some newbie skill. Oh, I still
Yeah,
don't
get rid of the. Get rid of the.
Yes. -2 penalty. Yes. Sorry.
Unskilled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can I spend a Benny now and redo that last roll? I should have done it the first time.
It wouldn't have made any difference to the rolls.
Okay, well, Benny, I'll do that newbie thing and I'll roll one more time. Oh, there was a 6 there for a moment. How can we get nothing?
That's a 3. Hang on. That's a 3, a 4. Still -3. So hang on. It's a 1. You've rolled a natural 1, which doesn't matter. You've rolled a natural 2, which is now -1, which becomes a 1. So you're still missing. You need to be rolling 4s on the dice before we. Aha! I think you're going to hit.
There we go.
A 4 -1. Shooting unskilled, so medium recoil. So yeah, you hit once. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Because if you add on 2 onto any of those, it doesn't make any difference. Oh, you kill him.
Okay. And I think I'll just stay where I. Let's see. Actually, I think I'll use my last 2 steps to move right there.
Okie doke.
There we go. And that's it. End turn. Case isn't here, I think. Or is he
Case-
here?
Case is not
Okay.
here. Case.
Slumdog with Bone Breaker. That doesn't sound good.
He's already fired it. Slumdog number 6. Slumdog number 7, nothing. And Slumdog with Bone Baker has already fired. I somehow managed to put him in. I knew where I put him, but he wasn't there.
I sincerely hope it takes some time to reload that sucker.
It's a single shot. Yeah, that's his only rocket. Claudette's obviously Claudette for all intents and purposes. I'm going to say Claudette is there's okay. What I'm going to do for ease.
So why did all those suckers abandon me?
What? I
But
killed
keep
one of the
going
guys.
first.
Are you in the building? Are you killing those guys? I thought I
I'm
killed
still
one
out
of
by
them.
the van.
Oh, sorry.
Because you rolled last.
Yeah,
didn't you?
he's flying his drones and hiding by the van. So
Yeah.
he's serving as backup and doesn't want to be alone because he's chicken.
Yeah.
And
What of it?
took, okay.
You'll make
So,
something of it.
Doc, what I've done is I've made Claudette an ally and popped her on your initiative card. So going forwards, you can control her if you're keeping her with you for ease. That means
You gotta take care of her now. She's your responsibility.
You're patient.
I'm going to spend a penny.
What's the old proverb? If you save somebody's life, they're your responsibility.
18. Yep, there we go. So the Cyber Mastiff goes for it. Right, spending a penny. Oh, Cyber Mastiff. I spend a penny so the Cyber Mastiff maximizes run and gets coming through. So this is suddenly what appears around the corner, Lorne, and snarling at you.
What? Oh my god. Okay.
It's like he's got augmented jaws. Like hydraulics on his jaws.
This is a job for the crowbar.
Those jaws bite very hard.
Oh my
Do
god.
I get a defense or anything?
Miss Dr.
Yeah,
Evil
just-
Buddy, so double them up, please. Certainly will.
Oh, parry.
Yeah, can I roll for?
Thank you.
Is it
He is
offering?
armed, so he doesn't. He gets
Don't I get to block with something?
That's your
Oh,
parry.
parry.
crowbar.
That's your parry. You don't have the fighting skill, therefore your parry is 2.
Can I spend a Benny to fake it?
You can attempt to soak the damage, otherwise basically that Mastiff just incapacitated you with a single cyber bite.
Okay, how do I apply the soak onto the damage in the
You
tracker?
gotta spend a penny and then roll vigor.
Yeah, or just hold down the control button and soak. The option to soak should appear next to your name on the combat tracker. Or
There
just
we go.
try,
That's what I was looking for.
and then you can soak it. So
You know you're
My
safe,
word.
isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
okay. So at the very, very last second there, you are able to
Spin.
He-
And he bites my crowbar.
There for
instead of
just a
me.
second, you thought he got a hold of your thigh and you twitched your leg at just the right second, and all he did was tear your pants.
I
That's
fed him my
exactly what I was about
crowbar
to
is what
say.
I
That's
did.
exactly what I was just looking at his outfit to work out what he was wearing. So
That's still one wounded though, isn't it?
I know he soaked all. He soaked.
No, that's all 4 wounds.
He soaked all 4 wounds. He rolled a 16 on his soak roll. I'm gonna spend
Yeah,
that
roll
worked.
20 to
That
soak
worked
four.
really rather well. So I'm going to spend another Benny and do it again.
What?
Actually, actually, no, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not gonna. I'm just realizing.
You are
Checking.
outdoing yourself today.
Checking measurements, it won't do me any
Those
good. So I'm
painkillers.
just
You're not allowed near
Oh!
painkillers anymore.
Oh, there's 2 of them, so
It's
let's
like,
roll.
I'm not feeling any pain. Neither are the PCs.
I'm not. No, that's all good. It's a very unpleasant
I'm gonna.
way to wake up. This
Lauren.
morning. Very
Lauren
unpleasant way
is
to wake up.
Lauren is yelling for backup, just in case. Need some backup.
Does he look different? Does he look different? Yes.
I need
yeah.
I need
The
a
Slumdog.
Joker.
You can't see the Slumdog Alpha, but I'll just share what Slumdog Alpha looks like.
He has fangs. He has cyberware. He even has a chain necklace.
Oh, he's pretty.
How many ears does he have? Is it 4 ears or just 2?
Who's a good little puppy dog? Yes, he is. Him's
He's
a good little.
got somehow he got Chihuahua mixed in. Look at those ears.
Just checking. Okay, yeah, he's not a wild card.
Slum Wolf.
Okay. Anyway, he's not acting. He's staying on hold. Right, second round begins with Benjamin getting a Joker. Therefore,
Nice.
you got bennies, you lucky, lucky fellows.
Oh, thank you. Been burning the bennies pretty fast.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and come on through again. And I am going to multi-action as well. Start with my offhand against Slumdog 1 for attack 1.
Don't miss dog meat. Give you a Ben. Remind me, I owe you a Benny on Tuesday. Okay, that's a hit on Slumdog 1. You shake Slumdog 1.
No, let's Benny that. We need to do more than just shake him. Yeah, that'll do it.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's better.
Evil.
Oh, he's still. Oh, I see. I see how it is.
Sorry, it's
Make
just
me glad I did 2 actions. No, it's all good. It's all good. Make me glad I decided on 2 actions.
indeed. I've got a couple of Bennies. I might as well just use them.
Yes, 2.
You need to frenzy his
Benny
butt.
that. I'm working my way up to it. Oh, come on.
You know, frenzy's pretty nasty. You know?
More Benny on it, and then I'll just go to my second action. There we go.
Oh, ho, ho.
Here's luck.
Oh, come on.
Jeez Louise.
At least it's not
Really?
a fail, so you can Benny that. What? Drop another Benny.
Okay. Now I'll move
on.
on to my second action. We'll start by coming around the corner here.
Yep.
And flashing this puppy dog.
Thank you.
Well, it just took a second for me to drop the other guy first.
Ooh, that's looking good.
I was just trying to make Lord sweat when you got stuck with like that guy and not able to save him.
Made me sweat. Really? Good grief.
Lauren has so many tools in his tool belt, he doesn't sweat.
Right. All right. This is
He's
not
got the
acceptable.
crowbar, the gun, the brains.
No, not the ones
Okay,
again. Not the one.
Fine. In that case, I'll just go ahead and attack him with my on hand.
Hit.
25.
D20 threw me for a sec. You hit.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Sorry,
looking to
I
see
didn't
how
read that.
close I was to a raid. No, I'm not even going to get a shaking. I'm going to
I forgot that.
Oh,
if
that's
you
very
roll-
good, Rigger.
There.
That's very good. That made me smile.
If he can't hurt him, what the hell is Lauren going to be able to do?
You know how you say you have a range of tools. That's why you don't sweat. Rigorous questions. Question was: is one of those tools a personal air conditioner? Hang on,
Cyber.
hang on. At the risk of being pedantic, you
Yeah, that
only
should not have
did
been erased. That should only be an 18, not a 22.
exactly. Yeah, at the risk of being pedantic. Oh, God! It still incapacitates him. I managed to delete both of them by mistake, so he's still down.
Happy, and then I will continue my
Thank
move.
you. So is it down and out or just it's down and out, right? Thank you for that.
6, 7, 8, 15. Yeah, move me to there. Let me see who else I can see. Oh, have I locked up?
I'll flush them out. You take them out.
Oh yeah, that does sound cyber.
That sounded like a cyber dog.
Yeah. It's a cyber dog sound effect. I like it. Anyway, you can make a notice check again there if you want.
Another notice check. Okay, is one of them hiding behind me? Oh, why are you crashing? Don't crash.
Oh, did it? Oh, it didn't, did
Fantasy Grounds.
I just crashed.
Oh, how annoying.
Yeah. I thought we had everything resolved, and it's going to
did
just
I.
crash on me.
You got a 5 on your notice, which does reveal Slumdog in the building ahead of you. Because you're
Okay. In that case, just move me up next to that slum dog.
It's quite a bit away. How much movement did you have left when you got to there?
I used 6 to get there out of my 18, so I've got 12 inches of movement still.
You got 12. Oh, wow. You could actually reach him.
Or 10 inches of movement, rather.
10 inches. Okay. In that case, I'll keep you. Basically, you're on when you get back in. You're on. You realised you weren't going to reach him, so you ducked in on the on a dividing wall between the two of you.
Okay.
Which will make sense when you're back. Okay, now the slumdog with the bone breaker has used his bone breaker, so he's going to take a shot. He's going to take a shot at Patch.
No, he's not.
Patch is crouching down behind that, so that gives him a cover bonus. He's using a Morrigu Arms long shot. Yeah. He misses just.
Does Beulah see him when he pops up?
It's the guy with the bone. It's the guy that fired the rocket, so you know where he is.
Yeah, I don't see him on the map. Oh no, I do. He's all the way over there.
He's all the way over there. That's why he was shooting with a sniper rifle. Not sure why it didn't tact in the range there. Not sure why that didn't range, but anyway, he misses. That gets us to Lorne.
Lorne is gonna move, and that I guess he's gonna move first, and then he's gonna scan. So I'll roll for notice using his cyber eyes. Ooh, that was really good.
Oh my God! There's a guy behind you. You just heard some rubble move behind you.
And Lorne is gonna run and hide or take cover, and then I guess, and then I'll obviously if there's any. Do I see anybody behind me? Maybe not.
Well, you're convinced someone was behind you. You are convinced someone was in that building back there.
Okay, well then I'm gonna keep an eye up behind me.
Okay. Have you got the map back, Mr. Benjamin, sir?
Almost. Okay, now I'm in. Let's get my map back. Find me. Token. There we go.
Okay, so basically, you know there's someone on the other side of the wall you're on. You realised you couldn't reach him, so I had you duck into cover here. You've got total cover from him. You've got total cover from him because that's like a, that's the, I can't think of the, the not a partition wall, the load bearing walls, between two buildings. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Patch, you're up, sir.
It's got concrete.
Yeah. There's still a dog out there somewhere.
Oh, that's a real sound. Oh, I didn't realize what you were doing with that. Okay. Well, that's not good. I don't like those dogs.
Who let the dogs out?
You're gonna drop a check. Probably missed the timing on that joke. Sorry, Riga. Patch, you're up, sir.
Patch, take cover. Trying to be supportive. Patch, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Jeez. Hint, 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 hint. I'll be right back.
I don't see the dog.
Oh no, you don't know where it is yet.
Echoing through the buildings.
Drones can't run, can they?
They cannot.
So I'm going to fly Beulah over to here. And how much cover does he have if she's in the air?
Oh, high up. You can go to an altitude of +6 on a 6-inch smooth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I will say give Beulah a +2 bonus to hit if you're going for him. Because of the angle.
I was going for the guy who's sniping at me.
Yeah, that's that guy there.
Oh, okay. What about the guy who had Bonebreaker? Is he closer or?
That is the guy who had Bonebreaker.
Oh, well, it says Slumdog with Bonebreaker there.
Where?
How do I ping?
Oh, sorry, I apologize. My mistake. That one there. Yeah. I completely got myself confused. Sorry.
All right. And then I'm going to move here, and I'm probably going to need to do a run. So let me click that ahead of time. Yeah, that's what I need to get there. And then, so that is, I'll let Beulah use their own. Do I need to make a piloting roll?
No, Beulah's flying herself, so it's fine. You don't have to make a piloting roll for that.
Okay.
I mean, if you're moving yourself, if you're moving yourself, you're technically relinquishing command of your drones for this round to themselves, if that makes sense. So Beulah's up next.
So she's gonna do. She
doesn't have any modifiers because I've given him light cover instead of medium cover, so it's already programmed in.
All right. And so we'll do shooting. Shit. I can't spend drones, can I? Does it hit?
Should have done. What's Beulah fitted with these days? An assault rifle.
I believe we're stuck a shotgun on.
I thought you replaced the shotgun.
Oh yeah, we did. I stuck an assault rifle on there. Let me see. Combat. I should have rolled a combat roll.
That's okay. That's okay. I can whatever I roll, I'll turn it into a 6 after modifications. So light
assault
cover.
Rifle.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the 14.
You've got ace, haven't you? Spend a Benny and you can take 14.
All right, I'll do that.
Because you've got ace, you can
ace
spend
allows
bennies.
Me to spend bennies on
bennies for your drones, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know I could do that with ace. That's
decide
why I took it, and then I promptly forgot. Okay.
Exactly. Roll for damage.
Those are pretty dice for damage. That's really good.
Okay, I need to do some counting. 1, 2, 3.
Did that get him?
6. Yep, it got him.
Is he dead? Yes, he is.
He's down.
All right, I'm done. Hang on a second. Before you hit at next turn, I'm trying to add intern to my combat tracker. So
I won't hit anything until you need me to.
There we go. I'm trying to add it to what is it? The bar
Did
at the
I?
bottom,
Oh no, did I?
so I can hit F1 and
Yeah, no,
move
it's all
on.
good. It's all good.
There's still a cyber mastiff echoing through the buildings.
Yeah, we got an invisible shitbird.
Yeah, we've
out
got
there.
at least one more still floating around out there. Yeah.
Well, I know where
'Cause
he is.
You
He's in
notice
the
that the pointer
bottom right
disappeared off the
corner.
combat track.
Bottom right corner. There's somebody.
Back here?
Yep, I know it. My character knows it for sure. He saw him with his cyber
Well,
eyes.
Okay, right. Yeah, it's fine.
sucks to
I
be
know what's
you.
going on. It's okay. Righty ho. Slumdog 5 is up. Okay, Slumdog 5. Cover and run.
I just hope my cyber eye wasn't hallucinating.
2. We'll take a shot. Yula. And miss. Broke cover. Visible. And with this guy, he's going to run over the barricade, make his way behind that car there. Himself visible as he does so. Again, he's going to take a shot. He's going to stay where he is. And it's Brick.
Brick is going to take a step forward, elbow strikes Scumdog number 4 in the forehead, put him in the middle of next week, and then collect his weapons.
Yuki. Slumdog. His weapon. Knife. The Morigu Arms Marauder.
Are you doing that, or is it doing it on its own?
It's a sound effect.
But are you pushing a button to do it, or
No,
is
no,
it
no.
just going?
It's a sound effect. So it's a sound effect.
Oh,
It's
it
a
just happens.
It's a
It's
siren.
background
Yeah,
noise. Yeah.
it's a background
Nice.
noise.
Okay. It's like you're
Okay.
awfully active with that button.
Hang on. Notes. Yeah, he knows where you are. He's coming straight for you. Into there. He will have to run to do that though. Cyber Mastiff attacks you, Benjamin. You parry the cyber bite with ease. That brings us to Doc Duck and Claudette.
All right. Local area seems to be clear, so and Benny to be able to run. And the only other one I can see is Lauren. So I'll come on, hurry it up. We got to get to the drop-off point. I'm going to use reliable. Owen doesn't have anyone on him, so I'll just use the first roll and give Ben a +2.
Okay. Ben gets a +2. Luke. One gets a +1. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Okay. So that means what? That. And the ducks behind the wall, just behind you here. And they will just keep up with you. Slumdog Alpha's not happy.
We found the cyber dog. Benjamin found the cyber dog.
Okay, Slumdog number 8. I'll take a pot shot at Patch because Patch dove into cover. Gonna take a shot at Hortense.
Don't shoot
Missing.
Hortense.
And Slumdog number 9 is here.
I'm gonna raise my eye or shooting Hortense.
He's just going to come out and basically take advantage of the fact that the dog. He's going to take advantage that a dog's already attacking Benjamin, which unfortunately does make him slightly frenzied. Tries to bite Benjamin. Nice. Misses both times.
Wait a minute. I thought the cyber. What just happened?
One of the
The
cyber
cyber
dogs
dog gets to go again? What happened?
one of the slum dogs got
The
excited.
slumdog is trying to bite.
Dog.
He's got a bit.
Really?
When they get overexcited, they go a bit feral and forget they've got weaponry and try to bite people.
Okay. Now I get it.
-4 for cover.
He's about to get it.
A gunshot rings out and chunks of brickwork shower down upon Patch. Ducks into that corner. And, the Slumdog Alpha's got the Joker.
What?
I'm going to spend the Benny I just got from the Slumdog Alpha. That means the Slumdog Alpha got paid on this round.
Don't we already know where the cyber dog is?
Should be visible.
Doesn't mean it's not barking.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be in the distance. It should be like, rawr, rawr.
It's the only
Right
sound
there.
effects I've got. Okay, Patch, you're up, sir. So basically, you're taking a lot of
Work on the
gunfire
sound
from
effects
over.
we have.
You're taking a lot of gunfire from those two damaged cars on the far side of the road. What are you up to, sir? On hold. Lorne, you're up, sir.
Wait, what?
Are you
Oh,
there,
you are
Pat?
here.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Your
I
turn.
asked you what you were doing. I pinged your little bell and I didn't hear any responses. So
Yeah,
I thought you were
I
AFK.
just- No, I'm still here. I can't. Where's Beulah? Who's been shooting at her? This idiot. Number 5.
Anyone? Yeah, anybody? Well, basically, any of them in this area here have been shooting at them because they're the only things they can see in the sky. The drones.
They can't run. Drones can't run, can they? I ask you that every round.
You're hoping maybe he'll change his mind.
Yeah, exactly. All right, she's gonna move to there and use her assault rifle. Does she have any bonuses? being up in the air.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Who are you targeting? Make sure he hasn't got cover for you. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, that was close.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Go Beulah. Go Beulah. Okay. And then I'm going to 1, 3, 6. Hey. There's a lot of people out there shooting at my drones.
Okay. Lauren is going to run up to the cyber dog. Whoops, I didn't. Somehow I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, thanks.
You clip the wall.
Okay. And then targeting the cyber dog with spending a Benny beginner's luck, because I think that's what I need to do. So I think I'm going to give myself a +2 to represent the beginner's luck. And then I'm going to use my crowbar on the dog.
If you really
hopefully-
want to be dangerous, you can also declare a wild attack. It does make you vulnerable, but gives you a +2 bonus to hit and +2 damage. But
A
it does make-
wild attack?
Yeah. You basically just
Is
go,
that a
what?
thing?
It is a
You're
thing you
more
can declare.
focused on whacking him than
Can you
than-
always-
than-
Can you always do that, or is that a genre thing?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can always do it.
You can
It's
always
You can
do
always
that.
do a wild attack.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Barbarian's favorite tactic, but it is available to everybody.
I'm adding another +2 because I'm doing a
Oh
wild
no,
attack.
no! Don't add another
Oh.
+2. It'll be automatic.
Oh, how
It's
do
automatic.
I make it?
You
How
just
do I make it
declare a
wild?
wild attack, and I turn it on.
Push the button. Yeah,
Okay,
push
wild
the
attack.
button.
Oh my god.
The only problem.
Naturally.
The only problem is if you don't hurt the mastiff, you're vulnerable, so it's easier for it to hurt you back. That's the only
Okay,
downside
well-
of a wild attack.
I'm waiting for the. Oh, now you tell me.
I did say that. I did say it makes you vulnerable.
Oh my god. I need 1 really lucky roll, 2 lucky rolls, because I need to do some damage.
It's your last Benny.
Yeah. 6? Did that hit? No.
Hold up. Because after the first roll, you didn't have.
Oh, it didn't give me the
bonus.
+2s.
The last attack hit.
Okay, good. Crowbar damage?
Roll it.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Look at that.
Benjamin, I got your back. Is that thing still alive? Oh crap. Wow. Okay.
No,
At least I
isn't.
contributed.
It isn't. I'm just trying to get to the sound effects. So I
Oh, there
turned off
should
the
be
sound
a
effects.
there should be a there should be a +2 damage to that too from the wild
Yeah,
attack.
it's there. It says it. Wild attack +2.
Oh.
No!
No more cyber mastiff.
It's a
That's
rather
one-
human cyber mastiff.
I know. I couldn't. What I was trying to find was a dog whimper voice or something, but I couldn't find one.
Oh, you're just trying to make us all feel bad.
Exactly.
Guys.
Exactly, I was. Anyway.
Make the doggy cry.
Benjamin, you're up, sir.
I am up. Okay, this guy thought he'd turn around and bite me, or come around the corner and bite me. So let's show him why he shouldn't have done that.
He technically, I forgot to make it. He should really have gone wild, but I forgot to attack him, so he isn't vulnerable. If he'd gone wild, I think he might have hit you. So, but he should have frenzied you. That's it, and gone wild. That's a hit with a raise.
Oh no, I'm the only one who has no bennies. Everybody else has double-digit bennies. Oh, Benjamin needs bennies. Nice. I feel a
know
little
that there's
naked.
guys still out there on the road, but let's go ahead and see what we can see by moving down the.
Dear internet, Please wish us some good pennies.
Oh, you got stuck
Also-
on that corner. So you
do I
moved
get
to
stuck
Also,
again?
please
there.
give my baby brother a lump of coal.
I think you're just catching the
And
corners.
look around, see if I can see anybody. Probably not with that roll.
Well, hold up. I honestly can't recall what the stealth roll was for the alpha, so I'm going to roll it now. Ooh. Even with their Joker bonus, you know they're on the other side of this wall.
Okay. In that case, I will finish my move by coming around the corner and going boo. And then I will attack him with my on hand.
Go for it. It's the cyber alpha you're attacking now. Slumdog alpha, I should say. He parries
Outdated
very
paradigm
effectively.
has been shown to
No,
not
let's
be
let's
the
go
case.
ahead and Benny that.
I know you're not
There
going to
we
change
go.
your name,
That's a little better.
but you really ought to know that that is based off of outdated science.
Baby
Nice
smile.
job.
I'll give you a Betty for making me smile. Okay, that's 2 wounds on the Slumdog leader. We'll change it then.
Thank you.
It's still standing.
Oh yeah, no, I expected him to be a tough guy. And combat tracker. Whoop.
I think Lorne
I
is
have
coming.
no bye bye button.
I haven't done
I think-
anything there, but I shall move it on. That
I think
brings
Lorne
us
is
back
coming
to
down from an adrenaline rush from attacking the Cyberdog and getting attacked by the Cyberdog.
Brick spends a Benny to give a Benny.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Oh, thank you. I have
Then
2
Brick
bennies.
is going to move to somewhere around here, if he's got the range, and start looking for targets down the street, but in hard cover.
Okay, so number one, I mean, you got the if you if you spend a Benny for the so you make your coming through move, you get to move 12 inches, a pace of
Must
12
go faster.
must go. I can't remember what it's called. I thought it was called coming through, but you know the one. Spend a Benny to basically move your run die
Must
and
go
your
faster.
move die.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, must go faster. Yeah. So if you want to spend a Benny to do that, then you just move 12 and don't turn on the run die. So you've got a pace of 12. So if we assume you go that way to get you to 6 there, which puts you in the clear. You've still got 6 inches of movement, and you should see quite a few targets over here in the distance. So it's up to you how
There's a
you want to move
concrete
next.
barrier right there.
Yeah, either the corner of the building or behind that first barricade's fine, please. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Or I'll get you to there, no problem at all.
Away from the building so they don't explode a missile
Now,
on the side of the
what
building.
kind of a weapon is this Marauder? Is that a rifle, a pistol, a submachine gun?
What's its range? That's usually the best giveaway. It's 12, 24, 48. It will be a pistol.
Marvelous, thank you. I'm going to just find a bad guy and shoot him.
From a range perspective, you do have the Hashiman rapid fire as
I
well.
mean, isn't that all we want from life? Just find a bad guy and shoot him.
I
play.
I thought I dumped that when we get off the chute.
Oh, if you jumped it, you dumped it. That's fine. That's okay. I just saw it on your character sheet. So.
No, I hadn't gotten to a chance to edit it yet, but I would have dropped everything from the tower at the bottom of the ramp.
No, that's fine. Okay, so the nearest one for you is that guy there. It will be medium
10?
range with a pistol.
Number 10?
Yeah, number 10. It's 17 inches, so it counts as medium range. There'll be a -2 on your shooting roll. Which I don't think matters when you're rolling 14.
Nice.
That's a hit with a raise. he was sneaking around thinking you're all in these buildings, so he's got no cover from you. It was his mistake. As,
Oh.
as you literally just lay him out with a single shot.
Ah!
There
I
he
think
goes.
I like this pistol.
The nice advantage of it is, of course, it's not tracked back to you. It's if it's ever called, it'll be registered as used by crimes related to the slum dogs.
Assuming
Civil War in the Slumdogs.
Okay, so that'll be you're behind the barrier. You'll be ducking down, so I'll give you a -4. The as a opens fire with the long shot, which unfortunately, or just misses you there. Look at that, medium range. So just as you duck down, this guy opens fire, and fortunately you get to cover just in time. Benny's hiding in the corner. Let them flow. Certainly will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Benny's from Piquet. She's obviously flying invisibly around the map and finding Benny's for you, and that gets you to docked up.
Come on, Doc.
All right.
You have the treasure. Take care of the treasure.
Do you keep on dragging her along?
Go for it. Oh yeah, sorry, you were dragging her, so yeah, she comes with you. Sorry, ignore what I said before. Go for it.
Oh, running way ahead.
I'm trying to get out of here as quickly as possible. And I see Benjamin ahead. And
I just haven't heard Benjamin yell clear yet.
And patch. All right. Like, move it, move it, move it.
I like to move it.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. I'll give +2 to Ben. And +2 to patch.
Okie dokie.
And I'm covering her.
Yep. Slumdog number 6 is over here. I'm going to take another shot at Lula and miss. Slumdog number 7.
They're pissing me off.
Slumdog number 7 doesn't panic and run away, even though we're at the point where they have the option to do that, and moves to there to cover their boss. Right. Which point things get interesting. To the north, the night erupts with animalistic howls, distorted barks, and metallic yelps as reinforcements from the slumdogs flood into the battlefield. At least 20 reinforcements surging on foot, vaulting rubble spilling out of alley mouths and swarming wreckage with feral enthusiasm. At the same time, something detonates overhead. A brilliant flare blooms above the Lambeth ruins, washing the entire area in harsh white light and eliminating all the lighting penalties I forgot about. From southeast of you, Biochem security forces emerge from concealment. 12 corporate security guards clad in matte black stealth suits, weapons already raised as the Lambert... Oh, God, have you crashed again? He's disconnected completely. The Lambert containment zone explodes into chaos. So basically, you've to the north of you, you've got 20 plus slumdogs running in. To the south of you, you've got southeast of you, you've got corporate security forces moving in. They've already noticed one another and they're opening fire. You're now in You're now stuck in the middle of a huge firefight. So, at this point, we don't worry too much about the map, which is why I've cleared the targets. So, I just need to know what everyone's doing. Doc, what are you doing? Oh yeah, so the flare turns day into night, gunfire raps from every direction, barking automatics, heavy bursts, and screaming metal. Slumdogs and biochem security slamming into each other like two waves colliding. No one's in control anymore. You can fight, you can run, or you can survive. Tell me what you do, Doc. It's a quick encounter. What do you do? What's your intention? As it were. Like get Claudette into cover, keep her alive, sort of engage the enemy.
I'm bodily protecting her and running.
Sounds like that'll be athletics. Lauren, what are you doing?
Are you going to use must go faster?
There's
Lauren
no map.
is-
It's theatre of the mind. It's a full blown. This is how do you survive the absolute carnage? So you just So Doc is going to make his athletics roll. He gets a 17, so he gets himself and Claudette out to safety. So what are you up to, Lorne? How are you going to cope with the fact that the whole world's gone mad?
I was going to head west. I don't know if that's a run or survive. Not
athletics
really sure.
then. Athletics. If that's running.
Athletics. That's not good.
That's what you picked.
Okay. Okay. Might have made it. Was a natural 1.
That
because I also rolled a 1. Doesn't matter. Okay.
But it's a quick encounter. It's a dangerous encounter. So if you don't get a raise, there are consequences.
Oh, if I don't get a raise, so I need to Benny that? Okay.
It's up to you.
Oh,
It's a quick.
It's going to go worse.
It's a dangerous quick encounter. That's basically what we're dealing with. Rather than make you
There we
fight.
go.
Rather than make you fight 30 plus bad guys, I decided to have a quick.
I'm in business. I got my raise. Oh, should I? Is it worth Bennying to get 12? Or I don't care?
You don't care.
Okay.
You got a raise. It's good enough.
Good.
That gets
good
us
then.
to Benjamin, who looks like has had a complete disconnect from the computer. So we'll assume that he gets out safely. I'll roll for Benjamin.
I'm pretty sure he attacks the alpha before he leaves, though.
I'm sure he probably does. That's his best skill. His best skill is fighting. So yeah, let's give him a fighting roll. Oh, look at that. He's got an 8. He's fine. Basically, him and the alpha carry on fighting. Unfortunately, because it's more about getting out of there and keeping Claudette alive, he's unable to put the alpha down. But the alpha will come back another time, I'm sure. Brick!
Brick is going to do a full move and down to this corner, through this hall here, and on his way out.
Sounds good to me. Sounds like athletics. Unless, of course, you're fighting your way through, because obviously there's lots of people to fight now.
Do I need to move Lauren, or did he just Did he take off on his own?
Oh, you take off. We're not worrying about the map anymore. This is,
Okay.
as I say, this is
Got
mapless.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, this is purely mapless at this point. Get rid of the slum dogs. It's just escalated to the fact that it is basically you're now in the middle of a war. Before you were trying to tactically move through. That brings us to Patch. Obviously, Hortense and Beluda will follow you out. So you just decide how you get out.
I'm going to use them to fly point and just harry anybody that is in my way, and just use them to intimidate as I go through.
So you say that's piloting?
Yes,
that's
what I was saying.
Yeah, you're piloting your drones.
You have
to get through the mess.
You have you have sussed out what I was trying to do.
Go for it. Oh dear. That's an awesome. That's a good. A 4. Forward get you. Forward get. Get the race, it makes my life easier. Don't worry if you don't. We'll just worry about it.
Bless America. Well, I'm worried about crit failing. All right, I'm not pushing my luck anymore. Best I got was a 5. So
Start of the battle. Characters. Success grants hit +1 the river management. Okay. You only take fatigue, so you come out with bumps and bruises. It's not as bad as a fail is a wound. Crit fail is D4 wounds, and just a success but no raise is fatigue. So you basically oh my word! I forgot to update the title. Thank you for letting me know, Dust Voice. Still says hell on earth rather than Sprawlrunners. What a silly so and so I am. Okay, I'm going to put that down to. It's not. That's what I'm going to. I went to the dentist last week because I needed to have a filling repaired. And I mentioned to the dentist that one of my wisdom teeth was giving me jip, sort of feeling sensitive and to temperatures and everything. And then and he checked it out and he said, "Oh, there's nothing I can see wrong with it," and he numbed it. And then Saturday morning, I woke up at 3 a.m. with it aching like there's no tomorrow, which is fun. Okay. Right. And so now I'm sort of, as long as I sit up, as long as I'm upright, it doesn't hurt too much. You know what I mean? If I lie down, then because of it's apparently if I'm vertical, it's hard because of blood pressure is lower in my head if I'm vertical. If I'm upright, yeah,
might be an infection on the inside.
Yeah, quite well be something he couldn't see. I'm not blaming him. It's just ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so the Slumdogs and Biochem forces effectively wipe each other out by the time you get clear. The flares gutter out. Smoke and fire and bodies fill the zone. Benjamin, the Slumdog leader, you and them fought a tough fight, but eventually they got away. And the last look you get you get the distinct impression that obviously they'll be looking out for you in the future. I need everyone to make a notice check as you're making your way through the gunfire. And there is a -2 penalty on it, but only one of you needs to make it, so don't worry too much. Assuming, Doc hears it. Basically, Doc, you hear a new sound cutting through the chaos. Looking up in the direction of the sound, you see a helicopter. It punches through the smoke and flare light above the battlefield. The aircraft bears the unmistakable markings of Nouveau Technologies Clinique. Obviously, this is where you're meant to be a drop-off. Without hesitation, twin heavy machine guns open fire, not directly at you, but all around you, stitching lines of destruction for the Slamdog positions and the Biochem security alike. The helicopter hovers, rotating slowly as it clears the area with surgical brutality. Then just as suddenly, the guns fall silent, and the helicopter settles amid the wreckage. Let's unshare the map. We don't have a map. The NTC executive the heroes first met disembarks, composed looking even here. Behind him, a corporate guard swings a heavy machine gun to cover the scene. The exec gestures calmly and basically just says, "Miss Blanchard?" As Claudette approaches, the executive tosses a reinforced case towards you. You assume it's your payment. Once Claudette boards, the executive gives the heroes, all of you, an awkward, almost apologetic salute. If you remember, he said it'd be a nice, easy extraction. The helicopter lifts away, banking hard into the London night, leaving behind burning wreckage, dead gang members, and corpse bodies.
Wait, so we did all this for I'm confused.
A reasonable payday.
You quickly check the contents of the case. Your payment is there in full, plus a sizable bonus, which will come in handy to repair the damage from the firefight and replenish your ammo stocks. Glancing around the battlefield at the mayhem caused by your simple extraction job, you decide to bail out before anyone else joins the party.
Excellent. Yay.
That was interesting fanfare.
We got an advance.
You got
So
an
we all
advance.
picked up whatever was in our advances.
Oh, I'm glad
So Benjamin got
I have
improved
mine
claws.
pre-planned.
Brick gained man and machine, dural plating, and EMP shielding. Nice. Case got an advance but didn't plan it. Lawn gained deck optimized. Lawn will use the money from this job to update his deck. Piquet also got advance. Tuck gained rabble rouse, and Patch improved their agility. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be an even better pilot and driver.
What next advance? Okay.
Yep.
Well, to finish, I suppose. Start the next one. The question is, should I? Choices.
I need to. My hacking is not quite high enough. Oh, yes, it is. It's fine. Forget it. Okay.
Yeah, this is problematic. Oh, there it is. I was getting worried for a second. I couldn't think I could find the adventure. Okay. So I need to clear targets, clear your effects, and if anyone's got you need to get Claudette. Claudette has been extracted safely. Claudette anymore?
Hi, Claudette. Nice to meet you.
Guys. So it looks good. Okay.
No offense, but we hope to never see you again.
Indeed. Right. Okay. Oh, it's time for the sound effect, isn't it? Where is it? What's the sound effect? Yep.
Oh.
This mission, if you choose to accept it.
A message encrypted and routed through a chain of anonymous relays arrives on your comlink. Decrypting it reveals a simple audio file. A deep, gravelly voice fills your ears, each word delivered with quiet intensity. Word on the street is that you're the ones to call when things get messy. I've got a situation brewing that needs discreet handling. A friend of mine's been hurt. Bad. The Mets are sniffing around, but something ain't right. I need eyes and ears I trust, people who can see past the smoke and mirrors. If you're interested, be at the Iron Pit in 1 hour. Come alone and don't be late.
I like his interpretation of our last mission. Because it could have been interpreted, take a symbol mission and make it nasty and dangerous.
Your street cred's on the up and up, obviously.
Excellent.
Your street cred's on the up and up. I don't even know what that means.
That means our reputation's getting better.
No. I mean, but, thank you.
Right, so it looks like you're going to be in the Iron Pit in an hour.
I'm going to do a little bank transaction first and fatten up my Swiss bank account.
Obviously, yes. Yeah.
Now, does my
Obviously.
deck upgrade automatically? I assume it does. I just get an extra access to orange and extra.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. The point is, in the downtime between the last adventure and this adventure, you've upgraded your deck using the money.
I'm
you got from the
accessing
last
better
adventure.
decks.
Yes.
Okay.
You build your own decks. You've got a better deck. So,
Okay.
So get another van and pick up everybody, and we're off to the Iron Pit for lunch.
obviously, from a logistics point of view, if you want to swap any gear out, you do. It's automatically assumed if you want to keep the same kit as you had as last mission, you keep it because You know what I mean? The idea is you just restock after every mission. We're not going to worry too much about it. Likewise, of course, because you don't necessarily know what's going on yet, you will have the chance to possibly, you will get the chance to call in your contacts and buy equipment once you know what's going on, unless things go very wrong. But
Well, I'm gonna add more
dump any
ammo
gear.
then.
What you do want to consider is dumping any gear from earlier missions that can be traced back to you. You don't have to, of course. It's up to you guys. Ultimately, a search through the net reveals the Armpit to be a privately owned gym in South London, well outside the polished corporate districts. It's owned by Marcus Mauler Johnson, a former pro athlete turned underground pit fighting promoter with a reputation for violence, loyalty, and keeping his mouth shut. And you can easily make it within the hour. So unless anyone wants to do anything else, we can move over to get to the Armpit. But if you want to do other stuff first, prep wise, now's the time to let me know.
I need to plug my cyberware in.
Oh, you've had a couple of weeks downtime to do all that sort of stuff, so you're okay.
No, check. I need to put it on my character sheet.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I know what you mean. But it's okay. Right. So heading to South London. The Armpit looms ahead, a decaying warehouse wrapped in peeling paint and rusting steel. Flickering neon signage throws a sickly colour across rain-slick asphalt, illuminating gang tags, cracked pavement, and the occasional scuttling rat. The entrance is guarded by a towering figure, his flesh reinforced with chrome struts and bioengineered muscle. He looks over you with a mix of boredom and suspicion, one hand resting casually on the bat magnet locked to his hip. You state your business, he grunts, nods once, and lets you inside. Inside, the air is thick with sweat, iron, and ozone. The clang of weights, the rhythmic thud of punching bags, and the low growls of exertion blend into a constant undercurrent of aggression. Cybernetically enhanced bodies push themselves past human limits, implants whining and hissing with every rep. You pass sparring rings where the blows land with bone-jarring force, watched by trainers and fixers alike. Your escort stops at an unmarked steel door. He raps a coded sequence against it. The door hisses open. The room beyond is a Spartan office overlooking the gym floor. Behind a heavy steel desk sits Mauler Johnson, broad as a bulkhead, his eyes sharp and calculating. Beside him sits a woman with her right arm in a sling, posture rigid with barely contained frustration. Anyone like to make a common knowledge roll?
Sure.
Nope, not going to do it. I'm not falling for that again.
And the worst you do on a crit fail is insult the person who's about to.
Here. Are you the queen?
Queen, she's no. All of you realise no. The woman with her arm in a sling is most certainly not the Queen. She's Dame Kendra, the Cannon Collins, star quarterback of the London Knights.
Quarterback.
Indeed.
So it's American football?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do play it in this country, even now.
Well, I know they do, but I didn't know that they were an ongoing concern.
Well, by 2097, I'm assuming the UK is very Americanized. Let's face it.
Drive on the wrong side of the road.
Let's face it. When you yeah, of course we do. Let's face it. When you consider that the whole point of Cyberpunk is is meant to be degenerated, isn't it? Basically, cyber enhanced players who can hit each other harder on a football pitch will appeal to people. It might obviously.
I thought you were going to say everybody's going to be, since things have degenerated, everybody's going to be playing American games.
No. I mean, it's the UK. Soccer will still be there, but basically more the violent aspects of American football, as it's called in this country, anyway. Football, as it's called in America, and not soccer, Obviously, it probably by this point, I'm assuming it resembles Blood Bowl more than American football as well. Anyway, Mauler gestures for you to enter. Got a situation, needs handling, discreet. He nods towards Kendra. Friend of mine, someone tried to put her out of commission. Cops are poking round, but it don't smell right. He leans forward, fingers steepled. I need people who can see past the story, that's being sold. Find out who did this and why. Think you're up for it?
Yeah.
A detective
I give a
job.
nod.
Okay. Once terms are agreed and payment discussed, which of course, because we don't worry about how much you actually get paid in cash, it's all narrative background. Basically, Mauler gets Kendra to explain what happened, and she says, it happened fast. I was at my flat late, working through some plays, reviewing the footage. Next thing I know, the door comes down and these gorillas are on me. Could be Canadian football, bigger field, fewer downs. Oh, yes. Yes, I do remember Canadian football, slightly different football. Yes, let's face it, it's probably Canadian football. We are British after all. Next thing I know, the door comes down and these gorillas are on me. She flexes her fingers. The faint whir of servos is audible beneath the simp skin. They weren't interested in valuables, didn't touch my gear. They wanted my arm. I tagged one with a kitchen knife before they got me down. Didn't stop them doing damage. Her expression hardens. Doc says I'll be fine for the championship, but someone wanted me out. Mauler grunts. Kendra's contract is up for renewal. A strong showing this season puts her in rare air, bigger money, more leverage. Someone might have decided she was becoming inconvenient. It's got to be Harris, Trevor the Hammer Harris. Another night. Been tearing strips off each other on the deep for weeks. He threatened to retire me. I thought it was... that should have been Kendra. He threatened to retire me. I thought it was brand banter. Yes, I was wrong. Harris is unstable. Sure, but he's not stupid. An attack like this, in days before the match, that's career suicide. He looks back at all of you. No, this was planned, controlled. Someone wanted to send a message. Kendra exhales and slides a data stick across the desk. Maybe you'll find something at my place. Address and access codes are on there. Don't circulate it. I don't need my fans pounding on my door at 2 a.m.
I mean, who does?
Basically, yeah. I've forgotten who I've forgotten who the London Knights are playing. But there's the championship match coming up. Your characters will know about it, and I'll remind myself before next week.
Is Mauler Kendra's agent? Is that why he's so concerned?
Friend.
Just a friend? So who's her agent?
It's a very good question. You have an agent.
Because this could be agent versus agent as well.
Right.
It's all a competitive
probably
environment.
I think for the sake of argument, she's her own agent.
Okay. Brains and brawn. Brains, brawn, and cyberware.
So basically, that's the setup.
Well, we have our lead. Do we have any questions before we take off?
Well, do you have any security footage of the incident?
Oh.
Well, that would be the crime scene. There's probably that would be at her house at the crime scene. Obviously, she did mention. Mauler mentioned Trevor the Hammer Harris. So, and he did mention that he did. What did he say? They've been at each other on the deep for weeks. The deep being slang for the the dark web and stuff like that. So that gives you a digital angle, or you can head to her house. She doesn't have the
Kendra, do you have Kendra, do you have a safe place?
First.
Do you have a safe place to stay during all of this?
She'll stay with me, says Mauler.
Okay. And are the police at your place, or is it? Did they already do their business? Kendra.
Well, I think the official report is it was a robbery. According, that's the news that's going out on the that's the news feed. Which there was a break-in at Kendra's, and she was injured in an attempted robbery.
Okay.
Oh, she knows the police are done.
They're done. Okay, good. So we should be able to have free reign.
All right. Well, she assumes they're done because when she was taken to hospital for treatment, the police were still there, and now the news feeds come out. You know what I mean? So she thinks, that's the official story. But as Kendra said, it wasn't a robbery. They didn't go for anything. They just went straight for her. So.
Sounds like there might be a betting angle.
It could be.
Well, if you want to go down the
Okay.
digital route, do so.
What you mean? Look at the chip that she gave us.
No, the deep web. You don't have research. That's a shame.
Oh, I've had it on my advances for a while, and then I had to bump things around.
Anyone have the research skill?
Oh, I don't have research at all
Me?
anymore. I just took
What?
it off. Fletch. Well, I guess I
Oh,
have to
one's
put it
got
back
research. Oh dear. I thought one of you had research. That's a problem.
on. I was working on it.
Well, we could spend a penny to have the skill for a bit.
Yeah, I can do beginner's luck.
You can spend a penny to get beginner's luck, which lets you get a skill without a penalty. That is very true.
What is research built on? Smarts?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do research.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
And I'll
Spend one to get a raise.
You slip into the deep. Your comlink feeding you a flood of data streams, overlays, and neon-threaded media feeds, sports forums, fan channels, and the influencer commentary scroll past you as you follow the digital trail of the rivalry between Dame the Kendra, the Cannon Collins, and Trevor the Hammer Harris. The feud is loud. Harris is a heavily augmented linebacker and fellow London Knight and has been relentless online. His posts are filled with aggressive trash talk, thinly disguised as bravado, promises to put Kendra on the injured reserve, and boasts about ending a career on the field. I think that might have been in the past when he was on a different team. But anyway, now they're on the same team. It's interesting that he's trying to take out one of his own teammates, but that's apparently what he's doing. But with your research roll, with your research roll, you got a 7, so that's good. Digging past the noise, you start filtering signal from the spectacle. Despite the volume of Harris's posts, you find no concrete evidence linking him to the attack. No private messages arranging muscle, no payments to the intermediaries, no encrypted traffic that suggests planning or coordination. What you do find paints a different picture. Harris never move off public channels. His activity spikes during media cycles, then drops. Nothing suggests the kind of discretion required for a real hit. It looks less like a conspiracy and more like brand-driven provocation fuel for engagement metrics and sponsor visibility. Risking his career with real-world assault these days before a major match would be reckless, even for Harris. That's what you find by doing some deep web research.
Was there anything? I'm assuming they took her cybernetic on.
Oh, I didn't catch that. You're assuming?
I'm assuming they took her cybernetic arm.
Yeah, they were trying to. Well, that's what was in a sling. They were obviously trying to put it out of commission, not physically, possibly physically take it, but they definitely damaged it. But obviously, her arm was in a sling, so she's obviously been to hospital and had the biologicals parts fixed, and obviously, if she's planning to be okay for the championship, then obviously she's got some cyber doc who's going to make sure the cybernetic enhancements are okay and released.
Just to double check, is it experimental or anything like that?
It's probably top of the line. I mean, it's most. They're normally not won't be experimental as such. It will be top of the line sport equipment that then usually is highly customized by each athlete. You know what I mean? So, you know, so you
But
get
not
the-
something. But not something that would probably be worth stealing in and of itself.
no, it's
I'm
no,
but not.
yeah, yeah. I mean, with the odds are, yeah. I mean, you might have some real sick fan who really just wants to take the arm for you might have a sick fan who wants to take the arm for as a trophy, but if they're a real fan of the London Knights, why would they do it before the on a run up to a championship match? So it's either if you're going down that route, it's more likely someone who wants to put her out of commission so she couldn't play in the match or something.
Okay. That's what I figured.
I can't remember who they're playing, but it should be pointed out they're probably, again, they're probably not, they won't even be in the country yet, the opposition, but doesn't mean they didn't be. But that's probably, again, for the same reasons that Harris is, if it could be traced back to another team, then, that would have long-standing complications and may well get their team banned from legitimate leagues. So.
All right, let's go investigate her place, I guess.
Yay. Kendra's flat sits high in a polished residential tower overlooking the city. Glass still and curated exclusivity. The entrance is sealed with a Metropolitan Police tape, and 2 uniformed officers stand watch outside, board alert. So it looks like the police have finished their investigation, but at the same time, obviously they've still left a couple of coppers there. How do you want to get in?
Let's try flying a drone up to the window first.
Let's try politely. Let's try politely first, so that we don't piss off the cops. I'll go up and introduce myself.
Before you do that, I was going to say, but you can. I mean, obviously, you can most assuredly do that with your persuasion roll, but you do know they won't. If this is an active crime scene, which the tape seems to indicate,
I mean,
they won't let the public in. However, there are you have a chat. I'll tell you what. You wander up and have a chat with them, and basically they make it quite clear that without the right credentials, no one's getting past them. You've got a 6, so I'll be helpful. One of them's a bit more talkative than the other one, and before he shuts him down, he lets slip that basically press passes, corporate IDs, or even forged warrant cards would probably get you in before the other one shuts him up.
None of us actually have any licensing or anything like that, right?
Not officially, but it doesn't mean you can't call your contacts and get something arranged to get you in. It's the whole point of contacts.
I don't have any of the appropriate contacts for that. I was going to go with the age-old of bribery.
That will work. Sorry, I hadn't thought of that one.
Hold on.
But my goal wasn't necessarily to get in. It was just to make sure that they know we're not.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Or something else that's going to interfere with their crime scene and piss them off.
Benjamin has a contact who is a lawyer. So let's get her to assign us as investigators to see if there's somebody that needs to
you
be
do have
sued
contact, yes.
regarding this.
Okay, it only takes 10 minutes for the digital identifications come over, And so you basically dock sort of standing in the middle at the back, so they don't necessarily catch your face. Allows you to flash your IDs, and the police reluctantly let you in. As you basically you take the elevator up to the top floor, and as you basically step out of the elevator into the hallway, you overhear a conversation. Oh, come on. It was probably just some overzealous fan trying to make a name for themselves. Quarterback, high profile, easy story. Someone else is obviously trying another angle. And
Make a note of what he looks like.
he's stats. Oops. Let's go to all. Yeah, Detective Alan Miller. There you go.
Thank you.
After a couple of seconds, he goes, "Hang on," and he.
That's John Hamm.
Is it?
Sure looks like him.
Maybe
A younger John Hamm, but yeah.
Can't see it personally, but I know what you mean. Okay, I don't, but after the conversation suddenly cuts off abruptly, and Detective Miller walks out onto the landing and advances toward. Basically, he's you see him. He's a grizzled veteran. I've got text wrong here, so I need to see. I've managed to mix up my paragraphs. Hang on. Ugh.
Good evening.
Did I unlock the wrong one? Yes, I unlocked the wrong one. There we go. Unlock that one. Easy. There we go. That's the line I need to get rid of. And then I can say Detective Miller, a grizzled veteran with a cybernetic eye that seems to scan your every move, intercepts you. This is restricted. This is sorry. Let me get his spiel off, and then you cannot talk. This is a restricted crime scene unless you've got a warrant or a badge that checks out you're done here, and then you can respond.
Detective Miller, you're not suggesting that you're going to do less than a good job simply because you believe it's a fan, are you?
That's how you open?
Yes, that's how I open.
Oh, don't forget, he is pretending that you're from a law firm, so therefore confrontational with police is probably going to get away with it. He does a scan on your badge there. Obviously not. Everything will be above board. As you step forwards, you catch a glimpse of the condo's interior, overturned furniture, bloodstains of the carpet, the telltale signs of a violent struggle. But Miller blocks your view, making it clear that you're not welcome. Anyway, once we finish this crime investigation, we'll make sure your firm is handled a full report. But as you can see, this is still an active investigation. We can't allow you to snooping around.
Understandable. We've been retained to investigate certain allegations outside of the assault.
And just as importantly, our client has asked us to retrieve some goods from her loft while she stays secure elsewhere.
Well, as I say, that is all good. We will inform your office. We'll inform your office when you can return to collect said items. But unfortunately, at the moment, as part of an ongoing investigation, I'm going to politely have to ask you to leave. It's not too politely. And what was your persuasion roll, Doc?
He's being polite, isn't he?
20, Since I have a ton of bennies, I'll spend one and make it 24.
Okay, what are you doing with your 24?
Trying to politely arrange access, as well as find out what they have discovered so far and what they've investigated. Like, have they gotten access to the video cameras yet, or is property management being stiff-necked?
The security cameras were suspiciously faulty at the time of the attack. Apparently. I'll allow him to reveal that to you. You got a good roll there. Any more questions you want to ask? Because that was a good one.
Basically, I'm going to allude that there is. We're investigating in case of like game fixing, corruption, that kind of thing. Reasoning behind. We're more interested in the reasoning behind the assault than the assault itself. So if he could provide any assistance in investigating that, we would of course show synchronicity with our investigation. As I said, we're not really interested in the attacker so much as his backers. As obviously somebody paid to did work in this. So we're investigating for possible malfeasance, game manipulation, that kind of stuff. Not stuff that would be his concern or remit, and what have you.
Yes, it would be.
In other words, we're looking for motives beyond the fan narrative.
Indeed. I think I may have lost some personal information when I was dumping it out. So it's a crime scene.
I'm trying to get his willing assistance rather than half now.
No, I know. I know. I think basically what you really finally get him to admit, because you did do a spectacularly good roll there, even though you're not supposed to find anything out from the cops, but not that matters.
And like I said, I am willing to offer.
Oh, I know. Basically speaking, there is that the reason you get the distinct impression from reading between the lines of what Detective Miller's going on, and possibly why he was saying that stuff at the start about it's obviously just a deranged fan, is for there isn't they're just coming up against there's no evidence of anything. They can see that a fairly clumsy break-in attempt was made on the property, but at the same time there's a high level of sophistication required to ensure that the security cameras didn't record anything. At the same time, as you look around the flat, you can see there is numerous things of value that can be easily grabbed, even if it turns out that the owner of the flat, of the apartment, was home at the time of the break-in. That none of them seem to be missing, and in fact, as I say, other than overturned furniture and bloodstains on the carpet, with the telltale, which show the struggle. The whole narrative that it was a robbery gone wrong doesn't really seem to hold true, and the detective knows it. Hence the fact it really does appear that someone was going after Kendra. The logic line is on, which hence the most logical explanation at the moment is some fan who's very good at technology, but not necessarily good at physical breaking and entering, who's obviously a bit, possibly even stalker level status, has gone after Kendra. And other than that, they're not finding any evidence to help at this time. However, you haven't alienated Detective Miller, and therefore in the future he may be helpful if you need any information. But at this point, it looks like investigating her place, I'm afraid, at this time
Lorne,
is a dead end, unless, of course, you can always return to the scene of the crime later on. You get the distinct impression that the cops will be packing up in the next few hours or so without much information.
Lorne would like to discreetly take a closer look at the detectives or the officers, but particularly at Detective Miller, to see if there's any sign on any paperwork or a badge or anything of what kind of detective he is. Is he like a murder detective, gambling detective, racketeering detective? Because obviously he's more knowledgeable than he lets on.
It looks like he's one of the good ones. He turns up with he basically doesn't appear to have any unfortunate history or anything like that. So,
and what about what kind of detective he is? Like which part of the what kind of detective did they send to the crime scene? Like a violence detective, a murder detective, robbery? Oh, robbery detective. Okay. Now, if he's a good detective, why is he pretending to be fixated on the crazy fan narrative?
Because
it's the most obvious.
It's without any further evidence. He isn't necessarily saying that's what he's pinning it on.
Logical.
It's the only logical solution he's come up with. However, at this point, and you do notice to the detective's annoyance, one of the probably rookie officers comes up and goes, "Detective, don't know if it's this might be something we've been going through the paperwork. It appears she has some debts with the Yakuza." He sort of turns around and goes, "Yes, thank you, but we shall discuss that." He then turns back to you and goes, "As I say, we will be in touch with your office. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, your presence here will be interfering with our investigation. Please vacate the crime scene at this time. After all, you wouldn't want your company to be seen as obstructing an ongoing police investigation, would you?" He says.
Of course,
Lauren's going to use his cyber eyesight to scan the condo one last time as they leave, in case there's anything else that he can pick up from.
Because you're in the hallway. Because in the hallway, or you can where you are. There's no signs. It looks like all the juicy activities going. All the juicy stuff's going on behind, basically in that room where Detective Miller's making sure you can't get near to. The other thing you do scan up is sending up reconnaissance drones around the outside. Wouldn't have got very far. It would appear that the glass and everything is designed to obscurificate snooping electronically. But as I say, come back. Your best bet's probably lay low and come back later, or see if you can find any other leads. But we shall leave it there today. Ponder it and ask questions, and I can make sure I haven't.
I double checked. I didn't see anything. Do we have a deadline?
No. Okay. There's no deadline as such.
Probably just before the game, but beyond that, no.
Yeah, exactly. You've been paid to investigate, and you've been paid basically to be private detectives, and and as you said, as Benjamin points out, you've probably got a couple of weeks, because that's when the match is.
So I'd say the most obvious motive would be gambling, and then the second would be...
the obvious motive is the mauler. Notice how angry he got when we asked where she would be staying. He stepped in and said it's at our place. He wants her dependent on him.
Oh, that could be.
Seen
And
it a
then
million
there's the
times
debt.
before.
Then there's the debt angle with the Yakuza. And then there's the crazy fan motive or narrative, whatever. The debt and the Yakuza could be the debt and the
Gee.
gambling sound related, but we haven't connected them at all.
Mr. Cyber Eyes, make a notice roll.
Ah. Okay.
Wait, I just made you got your Cyber Eyes.
Yep. Just say looking for the roll. Oh, I'll Benny that just for fun. Oh, do I have bennies?
You
Where are
know,
the bennies? Oh, there they are.
You got 2 left.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Try
you'll
it
have to come
again.
back later if you. It doesn't matter if you don't get.
Ooh.
Oh, you're yeah.
And I'll Benny that. Is it worth
Yeah.
Bennying that?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you spend a Benny to
Okay.
make it a 12 if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Boom.
It would appear, based. It doesn't appear to be anything official, but it appears to be some sort of as if she was trying to calculate how much money she owes, and there's an awful lot of zeros on her calculations. It looks like it's I suppose a mountain of debt might be a good way to phrase it. But we'll leave
It could be.
there.
It could also be the gambling and the Yakuza.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 'Cause
Indeed.
if they're taking bets, it's not like anybody envisioned a hellscape where you could advertise betting on on prime time in an NFL game, and it would affect how the players play. I mean, that's
Well,
absurd.
exactly.
There's no way
Yeah.
that would happen in the future.
Well, I'm sure that's not the case. But yes, we shall leave it there. Hope you had fun. I'm going to
Thank you.
go off because I get the distinct impression I missed a page when I was doing when I was taking it from PDF to here. So I'm gonna have to go and check it again. I like to check them normally, but it wasn't expecting to start this one today. So that's okay. We shall leave it there. I shall see you on Tuesday if you're playing Deadlands Lost Colony. If not, I'll see you in a fortnight.
Good job, everyone. Thank
I'll
you,
have the
Internet,
adventure ready to run. See you later, guys.
for
Take
the
care.
generous bennies.
Rain falls sharp like glass on steel. Neon whispers spin the wheel. Every shadow's got a name. No one here plays the same game. Flicker static in my face. City lights burn through my chest. I see neon ghosts in the night, fading figures glowing bright, running circuits, chasing dreams, living lives torn at the seams. Torn at the seams. Wires hum where hearts should be. Hollow echoes crowd the street.